Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Saturday night game of Gooey Re-Incarnate, where our adventurers here used to live in the. I gotta adjust the cameras; they look like crap. They used to live in the world of the modern era, and then died for some reason, and then it ended up
God,
reincarnated in different ways. So let me figure out what the frill is going on with the cameras here. All right, but before we jump into that, I do have my typical shout outs. First and foremost, the map in the middle of the screen is brought to you through Roll20. Roll20 allows us to play, first of all, since we're so far apart from each other, and also allows us to share artwork, maps, and give our players a little bit of situational awareness. It also keeps track of our dice rolls or character sheets and more. So if you haven't had a chance to play, on Roll20, I suggest you give it a shot. See what you think. Next part we have is a shout out to. Sorry, pardon me. Shout out to Hero Forge. Hero Forge is a website that allows you to create custom miniatures that you can have sent to your address, your home, wherever you want. If you're a subscriber, you can turn around and have those created in a digital version that you can use in your digital games. I don't think we have any currently in this game, but you have seen them in the past. Last but not least, shout out wise, is Gooey Cube. Gooey Cube is a D&D world, which is what we are currently playing in. 5th edition, I believe they've also released, thanks to the recent Kickstarter, a old school version of the books, or at least the PDFs. They just finished a Kickstarter, and I think they just finished up the backer thing, right, Marcus?
Uh, the late back is till the end of the month.
Okay, my
Um,
memory is shit.
they are finishing up Darkenhaven, so at least the PDFs should be available in a week or so. Don't quote me on that because they didn't want me to quote you on that when they mentioned it. Because someone has a bad habit of thinking, "Hey, let's put these 74 pages in it." Not to, throw names out there like a Finnish Goo or something would do something like that, but, you know.
how dare you?
Are you trying to say that Mr. Alphinius wants to put as much content in a book as he possibly can for us?
Oh, yes. And as much content as it is, the if you get the physical set, you can also use it as a workout since the box that it will come in is approximately 10 pounds.
What are you doing? I'm picking up my shipment. Yeah, now you're putting it back down. Oh, yeah.
Pick things up and put them down.
It's my daily workout. I pick things up, I put
Yes.
things down. Where do I remember that
Uh,
from? Anyway. All right. So let's go ahead and get the sponsors then, and we'll jump into a few more things, and we'll jump into the next game.
all
So
right.
our actual sponsors we have are one, W Energy. W Energy is a good manufacturer practice certified product that is formulated to give you focus without jitters or crash. It has no calories, no sugars, and no fillers. If you use the code ROLLHITDIE at checkout, you'll get 10% off your purchase. You can find them at w.gg. Our other sponsor is Humble Bundle. It is a website that sells games, ebooks, software, and other digital products. Their mission is to support charity while providing awesome content. Use the same code ROLLHITDIE to let them know where you heard about them from. You can find them, of course, at humblebundle.com. If you're watching us on Twitch, here's a few things to take into consideration. First and foremost is that extra life link. That is the most important one down there. It allows you to go to the website and give. Sorry, stroke. Allows you to go to their website, the Extra Life website, and allows you to give to the Children's Miracle Network as well as the Children's Hospitals at any point in time throughout the year when you can and when you'd like to. Second, we have down there on the link is our own website that Marcus has been working on. We've got things in there for tonight's game as well as our Sunday night game. I don't think he's gotten the rest of them finished yet, but he's been working on them. But his pride and joy, of course, is at shop. So go check out the shop and see what he's got available. You can get all sorts of swag with different symbols, different sayings, and different things from our previous games, as well as the symbol behind Marcus's head and the one at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Last week, Robert was wearing an Army Corps shirt as well, so we have those. And just check it out, see what we got. Last but not least, as far as the Twitch is concerned, down below there is a bubble next to the chat bar. We shared the algorithm last week as to how you get the points for that. Get those points, collect those points. You can spend those points to cause chaos in either our D&D game tonight or our D&D game tomorrow night. And, of course, we've also agreed to allow you to do a +2 or -2 to our tour games on Wednesday nights. But that's the only thing that's permissible because it's the only thing that really works. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think anybody else has any other announcements unless... oh, wait a minute. Josh, do you have anything you want to plug? Don't you still got that thing you're doing?
Yeah, that would be Project J2 that me and he's actually my cousin. We do. We basically, it's like a podcast that we do. We review trailers that are going on right now, like all the new movie drops and stuff like that. We watch random videos. We talk about the nerd news, if you will, of the week, things like that. Project J2, so Project J, and then write out TWO, Project J2.
All right.
What are you interested in? Since you talk about trailers. Anything you're interested in?
Well, the big thing is I'm a huge Pixar guy, so the big one that I'm like amped for is Inside Out 2. I've been all the new trailers for it. There's, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but Alien Romulus, the full trailer has come out for it, and it's harkened back to the Aliens original, like this is an actual horror movie kind of thing, and it looks great, looks awesome, so I'm excited.
Have you done the one yet for the new Venom movie?
Not yet. We've not. We're getting ready to do a big batch. That's going to be our next show. As we're going, basically, there's a ton of new trailers that's come out, so we're going to basically just devote an entire show to showing them all.
All right.
But yeah,
cool.
It's basically just a glorified. It's a podcast. That's basically what it is.
And it looks like Marcus has shared the actual algorithm to collect and earn points with us. So there you go. All right.
But if you want me to go with you later, I can edit our actual page down below and stick all that in there.
Let's see.
But Josh, are you familiar with the animated series Legend of Vox Machina?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. With that tone, never mind. Just
I'm sorry. Listen.
Trailer for season 3 dropped yesterday. That's why I was just saying.
I understand. Yes, I watched it, but I was way more interested in Dimension 20 and their recent one. I'm not a Critical Role fan. I've never been a Critical Role fan. Matt Mercer is a fantastic DM. I will always say that. He's fantastic, but I would drown his players in a bathtub until the bubbles stop. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, but Josh, just don't candy coat it, man. Let us know how you really feel.
Tell us how you really feel.
And Dimension 20 doesn't pretend to be something that it's not. And I'm a Dimension 20 guy more than
Dimension 20.
Yeah.
Brendan is
yeah, there you go. I'm just trying to remember if that's the right one I was thinking.
So I mean,
they've got a slew of them, but Brendan is just like his mind is something else. I would love to.
I find myself laughing more at their stuff than Critical Role.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't even know Dimension 20 had a.
Or Arcane Arcade is another good one, also.
Yeah, it seems like Dimension 20 runs a bunch of shorter campaigns, not one.
Yeah, they don't have a long running one.
Oh, I was just talking about the animated series.
Yeah.
That's what threw me off when you said Dimension 20. It's like, they got an animated series now?
No, I mean, I would watch it. Definitely, I would watch it if they did. But I don't know. That's clearly a silver dragon in the first season, and they're saying it's not, and it pissed me off.
Oh.
Sorry. I kind of rules
So-
lawyered that when I was watching. I was like, wait a minute. That looks like a silver dragon. It's acting like a silver dragon, but they're not calling it a silver dragon. This is not right.
So this game Skyrim.
Hey, it identified as what it was.
It identifies as what it was.
I identify as a silver dragon. What's up?
Listen, I never said that Skyrim was a bad. Well, I have said it on several occasions, but listen,
My wife
Skyrim,
identifies as Tiamat. Does that?
she's got 5 heads. You don't know which one you're having to deal with.
I didn't say that because we are live.
Gotcha.
No,
Got him.
I actually did for Mother's Day. Got her the little plushy Tiamat doll.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Is she
one of
like-
her most favorite characters we've played.
Is she
in
demon queen of a level of hell, or like what are
she
we
just
talking?
she likes dragons,
Oh, okay.
and a dragon with 5 heads is just kind of cool to her, I suppose. Even though they're all completely evil.
What's wrong with that?
One of our favorite games we ever played, D&D wise. She was I want to say brass dragon, and I was an earth elemental. She stayed in humanoid form the entire time, fighting with the group. We had children, and that's how you get those lava-based dragons that are out in D&D now. That's what we said. Because not long after that, we said, we had kids, and I found like a Monster Manual 3 or whatever. It had the lava dragons. I was like, oh, hey, honey, here's our kids.
Nice.
3rd edition when they have how many? There's like what? There's 5 monster manuals, and then each campaign setting has its own monster manual. And
Definitely a lot of books in the
it's a lot.
3.5 era. And I only have part of them down there on the bottom shelf. All right, well that's that game, and that's tomorrow night's game, which is the 3.5.
Are we playing tomorrow night?
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna drown us tomorrow?
I mean, it all depends.
If you only knew what was coming, that comment would be even. It's very funny that you just said.
Sounds like a prophetic speech there. All right, so we'll go ahead and jump into tonight's game, the one that we're actually all waiting for, to find out what happens next with the group. 2 of you weren't with us last week, so the recap's going to be a little bit of a surprise. Maybe not. So before we jump into it, I will let's see who would like to earn a Gooey reward for giving the recap.
Well, we woke up in the morning, finished cooking the dead body, went and took townspeople some. I know, right? It's just that great.
Oh, wait a minute. You weren't even here for that part, were you?
No, I've missed 2 games.
Oh, so we killed a guy, tried cooking him, failed, finished cooking him the next day. Then we fed the townspeople who were starving. And the townspeople wanted more food, so it's like, well, we already fed the dead guy to the gelatinous cube instead of feeding the townspeople a dead guy to cannibalize him. Because, we don't want to turn them into cannibals since they
already were.
Since they probably already were, we don't want to incentivize it.
So what they did is they took the wagon with all the food that was in the mansion out to them so they could eat because they were starving.
Like emaciated, starving ribs and everything.
I mean, a little boy with a knife ready to kill Austin to take his food because he was hungry.
So they probably killed themselves to a degree because they just ate all the food in one sitting.
And then came to the mansion the next day and was like, hey, we're hungry again.
So we said, okay, well, we might...
Sounds
if
like
we
y'all
can
need
find
to
some
teach these people how to fish.
That's what we kind of went about. It's like, we'll take you out. We'll teach a couple of you to hunt and gather if you want to. And that went well and then bad because I basically almost would have died.
Well, it would be something they would hunt.
We ran into a troll, but we did get a boar, and then we didn't get the boar. But we came back
Yeah,
alive.
their idea of teaching them how to hunt was give them all spears, and they held the boar still
Yeah,
while they
like
stabbed
knife
it with the
hunting a boar.
spears. And of course, there was an encounter set up for when they went to go hunting, but only 2 of the actual team went.
Yeah, the fighters. It's like, we're going to teach them how to hunt
Yeah, it's
together.
only 2 of the
Well,
team.
no, that makes sense. The fighters go to teach people how to hunt. I get it.
Yeah, so
I
there's
get it.
no healers, no backup, just 2 of them.
Why would they need it? They're just hunting.
And the 3 townsfolk they had with them took off running as soon as the troll creature showed up. Didn't even bother to grab the boar they killed. Just took off running.
Yep.
Um,
So,
yeah,
I almost die. Austin drags my happy ass back. I get all healed up, and then we're just like, you know what? Fine, you old man, you're the leader now. And we just take the chef, and we're like, you are leading us to where you pick up the food. When was when was the latest delivery? 3 days ago. When's the next one? Not for 5 days. Fuck it, not our problem. So we
Sounds
just
like
stole
5
the
days
chef.
ago's problem.
Yeah, it's like we just stole the chef, and it's like, you're leading us this way now. So,
Okay.
yep.
Awesome.
Oh, I did find
Oh.
an item that would break the game.
we did
Completely.
get a bag of holding.
It's not
and
gonna
I
break the
did
game.
Fill it.
The moment
I
it
did
came
fill
up, I knew what to do
Oh
with it.
God, that I did fill the bag of holding with all the whiskey and wine in the cellar. So you went to open the bag of holding, and it was just bottles.
Which we
But-
had to throw away some of them to put food in the bag.
Yeah. You found, what was it? Amulet of some sort?
Amulet of plane travel. So we can go back home if you want. Or at least to England.
Or try.
You're muted.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it was a random roll. And like I said, it wasn't something I expected, but it was a random roll, and it's what rolled up.
And
But
then
that
we ran
doesn't mean it
across
would have
some-
broke the game. I had an idea what was going to happen if and when you use it.
And we came across some giant alligators as well, which were pretty gnarly, but we skinned them, got the meat off them, and
Hey,
you can actually have crocodile. You can have some real nice crocodile now. Not just outsourced if you wanted. You can have crocodile clothing.
And I think that's where we left off, was right after that encounter,
Oh.
right?
Sounds like we
Yep.
need to make some boots.
Yep, we skinned them and all that.
What is
So.
boot or shoe? Cobbling. I'm gonna pick up cobbling.
A cobbler.
Yeah. Also, since you were here, Russia's skeletons are incredibly well dressed now.
Are incredible. Okay. Awesome.
the skeleton's clothes make you jealous.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
you
they do.
tailored the crap out of those two.
They actually
Yeah,
have
I
they actually have a +1 bonus to their AC
Nice.
because he rolled a natural 20 when he was fucking with it. So
Yeah, the first and second one.
So you have a bag of holding, and you filled it so much with booze, 500 pounds
yes,
of booze,
or max spatial capacity
64 cubic feet
of booze.
of booze.
Yes, because it's
Alright.
like, hey, can I borrow that? And then I just went in the cellar and just
Something came about of cooking the big fat guy. I don't know why the bunny took exception to it, but seemed to broke him a little bit.
no. He was in there drinking, and then came out, and it's just like, oh, God, is this what I'm traveling with now?
well, the bunny wasn't the only one that was getting drunk after watching the fat guy getting cooked on a spick.
Well, apparently the cooks don't like cooking people. So
The
both
chef
the
had a
cooks-
bit of an issue with it too.
Yeah, both the chefs were just getting drunk after dealing with that.
Just tell him that it's long pork, and leave it at that.
They did.
That's what they told the townsfolk.
Yeah.
That it's pork. I got you.
All right, so this is after the encounter, and you guys have stripped everything down, and I guess you've fed what remains of the crocodiles to Augie.
So I did do the cooking roll to turn as much of it into jerky as I could, and I did get the 22 on the cooking at the end of last session. the cooking brewing for that. It's above the perceptions, and then the turning the toothy grape club rolls.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that was the 22 for that.
Oh.
And that's when we were joking about, the new jerky racks are just the skeletons, and
Just hanging.
Yep.
yeah,
And the comment was made that the ass jerky ain't gonna make itself.
yeah, exactly. We turned as much of it. It's like I got my little jerky rack, but then it's just like, well, where's the rest of it gonna go? We have skeletons, walking meat racks.
So
Skeletons
the
died.
typical
No, not jerky.
the typical clickety clack that you hear when skeletons are moving around, you're not hearing because it's cushioned with all the meat hanging off the rib bones.
So they have
Yeah,
bonus
exactly.
to their spell.
So in game terms, the Reverend has been inside the ring for how long?
2 days, right?
2 days.
About 2 days, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So
And
When he
you
comes-
have, I don't know what you've been saying, but you have been steadily talking to Russ the entire time. So
Mm-hmm.
how does that go?
he's using you as like therapy. So he's like, when I was little, 6 years old, my mama didn't really like me, and like it just keeps on and on and on and on. And then when I was 8 years old, I dropped out of school, and that's when I sold my first ball of crack. And when it comes to selling crack, I mean, he keeps on and on and on.
So
into
you know
detail.
you've had 2 days to hear this in your head. So you pretty much are the only person here that knows everything there is to know about the Reverend.
Yes.
He's giving you his entire life story,
Yes, he has.
and he snores when he sleeps too. So there's that.
God.
So every night when you've been just up watching, there's just that in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
That explains some of the perception checks.
Oh, yes.
Oh, last session was awful for some of us. Like I don't think I rolled above a 10 for hardly anything.
All right, gentlemen, what are you doing?
Well, I'll come out of the ring, and
Oh.
I'll be like, I'm so well rested.
Yes.
It's comfy
yes,
in there.
I'm so
God.
glad you're well rested.
Weren't we traveling down the river now, or down this area trying to find a new town, right?
Yes, you were
Yes,
you were following
we
her.
were.
Yeah!
And
Yeah,
this makes
but we,
and this makes sense. What y'all been doing?
we
He's
did also
just completely
learn.
ignored everything that's happened.
Yeah, we did also learn that this is kind of more of a bandit town or a rough and tumble town. I believe is what we're heading towards.
Oh shit, I'm okay with that. I live in Detroit.
If I remember right, that's kind of what the chef was saying. This town is kind of more of a rough and tumble type.
What's wrong
Yes.
with Detroit?
Not a thing.
That's where the car, all the cars were built, right?
Oh, when did you die again?
What's it called?
No, it was. You said like early 2000s. Yeah, no, Detroit was a shithole even when you were alive.
Oh yeah, it's a complete shithole.
Oh, I've never
But
been
it's
there.
home. I love it.
I never got a wrestling gig there. So
I never even lived there. I
No,
just heard
no,
stories.
you knew that apparently if you got sent to Detroit for a wrestling gig, that was like you were done.
yeah,
Just end of the line. You're
It's not a nice place, is what I'm saying.
we're going to continue to follow the trail / river.
Yep, give me a marching order since everybody is now out and about.
First.
and I'm right behind you.
And I'm right behind him, keeping an eye out.
I am somewhere.
Rush will bring up the rear
Hey, Curtis,
because I'm just going to be
Yep.
flying above them.
can I have a jerky?
Oh yeah, actually, we all woke up. Let's all take one of them good old Allosaurus jerkies for the day. That gives us a temporary hit points plus 10.
Okay.
Nice.
So we'll all get 10 temporary hit points.
Must be nice.
I still have 2 left over from that.
Long rest, they go away.
Yeah,
the
they go
call-
away.
Oh,
Yeah.
they go away. Oh.
Yeah, after a short.
You've been in the gym for 2
Long
days.
rest.
You don't have temporary hit points anymore.
I got 10 though.
You do now. And of course, Mobus is just doing the whole sad robot from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I mean, if
We're
you have
all
a
gonna
place
die.
to shove it and digest it, I guess we could try it. But
Come on, Eeyore, let's go.
do you have gears and stuff that would crumble it up? Maybe.
Um,
I mean, we could open up your chest.
Do you have a face orifice?
no. It's just
Well, that's
Oh
bad.
man, you look like this thing I saw an old show I saw. It's like Twinkie, Buck Rogers.
You know what? This tastes like 10 hit points here. Mm-mm. Sorry.
And Augie probably says, "Oh, I
Beep,
watched
beep,
that
beep.
show when it came out. When it first came out, I watched the premiere live."
That's right.
What show is that?
Buck Rogers. Well, I don't know, when
Before
did
your
it come
time.
out?
Way before your time.
Yeah.
So continue on the path.
Give me perceptions and survival.
Okay.
Everybody?
Whoever's in front.
Well, the bunny's helping me with survival, or I'm helping him.
I'll
and
take
I'm
the
doing,
help with survival.
doing perception.
1979 was when the first episode aired. September 20th, 1979.
At the 20 on
So-
well, wait, that's
So
stealth, but
Augie
survival
wouldn't
is the
know
same.
anything about
Nope,
it.
it's minus 2 on
I still
survival.
don't know about it.
Yeah, Augie's
So
like,
that's
Buck Rogers? What the fuck's Buck Rogers?
It's like Flash Gordon, where robots talk and they don't have mouthpieces, and the light goes up. Hey, do you have a light out of your mouth every time you talk?
Beady beady beat.
Think of it more like a McDonald's speaker. You go through the drive-through.
Man,
McDonald's
no wonder we can't understand.
didn't
Oh,
have
God.
speakers at the time. Sorry, still thinking about Augie.
Okay, and you need perception also.
Yes.
Just the person in front, right?
Well, survival for the person in front.
So,
Perception
yeah,
for anybody who wants to roll it.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, since I'm kind of hanging above.
That's what I was going to say. I rolled the wrong thing, but it would have been an 18 survival instead of
This is a nice forest, you know? This is a great place. I like it here.
Look,
Okay.
that's dung. I tell you, that's dung right there.
Oh,
That's
shit.
Oh crap! I found some more crap for you to eat.
Damn,
Just like last session.
Russ is like perception. I ain't looking at shit.
So I got a 12.
Russ,
Even though-
Russ is more
I'm
concerned with.
enjoying the fact that my head is calm and clear.
Yeah.
You don't care what's going on. You're just like, ah.
I'm just flying through trees.
Periodically, you know, one of the guys goes, "Hey, Russ, over this way, this way." We just kind of float off.
Him not wearing
We got
the ring.
Bobus had was that a 16?
Yep.
All right, survival wise, you know, I mean, yeah, the river's right there, but sometimes the path is too treacherous or too overgrown to go right next to the river, so you have to come away from it a little bit and come back. With your survival, you're able to do just fine. You come across the rapids. No, you ain't come across no rapids yet. Let's see. With your 16, I don't think you're going to catch much of anything. Take that back. At one point in time during your walk, Bobus, you do notice something fly overhead, something large, just kind of blotted out the sun for a quick second.
All right.
Let's see.
Damn, that's a big bird.
Yeah, it did. It looked like a pretty big bird. Maybe a big bird.
I don't know what the docs are giving, but these are some great medication.
What kind of medication are you looking for?
Whatever the doctors are giving me.
I don't really deal much in pills. That shit'll kill you.
I mean, it could be a morphine drip. I don't know. All right, let me.
I'm stuck in this hallucinogenic coma dream. So,
All right, let's see. What level you got you guys at? 4?
4.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
I'll gladly take level 5.
That we're at 6.
Here is a dragon.
I know.
Actually, I'd gladly take level 7 because that would kind of put my build into effect.
Here is an adult dragon.
But if we're at 7, might as well go 8, right?
I mean, you guys.
10's a good round number.
10's a nice round number, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are just assuming you'll make it that far.
You underestimate the Reverend's ability to leave these people to die and get away.
Well, do I? Okay. So, Bobus, along with the dark shadow flying over, you do hear what could possibly be movement in the trees nearby. But before we go too much further, I'm going to see if anybody else with the rolls I'm seeing notice it as well.
But don't forget, people can have different passives that are a lot higher than what they rolled.
It's true.
No,
Yeah,
that's about my passive, I think.
God. My passive is 14.
My passive 18.
Yeah,
Well-
Mr.
Yeah.
I've got
All
all
right.
the passive.
So anybody's passive that is higher than the 12
16.
I got a 14.
are not caught off guard with what's about to happen.
Little bunny foo foo happened through the
Surprise.
forest.
All right. So let me go ahead and bring this guy out. I don't need his character sheet. I just need his picture. But yes, spears and stuff start flying in your direction. Not spears. Arrows start flying towards you guys. But we're going to roll initiative since you guys are not caught unawares. As soon
Alright.
as my goblins drop on the board, we can get this party started.
We need to. Did you reset the thing?
I'm about to. I was just trying to get one of them dropped on the board so I could do so.
Oh, alright. Yep. I'll
Alright,
re-roll
so-
and take 24.
Yep. Now you guys can actually roll because why is it not dropping a goblin? All right, fine. I'll grab another goblin. Oh, because I'm grabbing.
Finally.
Alright.
Rabbit is actually fast.
I rolled another 24-18, so.
There we go. Drop that. Okay, this is getting to be a pain in my tail.
I thought I was the only one with a tail in the group.
Dun-dun-dunge.
I can make it. Bill.
I got a tail.
Yeah, everybody's got a tail.
Well, mine's more of like a snail trail versus a tail, but we could make it happen.
Little cotton ball.
I used to have a girl do a snail trail on you.
Oh,
God.
I knew it was coming and
no.
I didn't say a word.
Just drag.
uh,
I just leave that to your imagination.
did that cost extra?
Oh no!
Oh,
that
it
was
always
on the
costs
menu.
extra. Oh, jeez Louise. For those who are watching that are a little more sophisticated than our group, I'm sorry.
Never apologize for who you are.
No.
Be who you is.
Nope. Like I said before, we don't kink shame here at Roll Hit Die. Some people are like, what, really? Alright, there you go.
That's what I was looking for.
Alright. So, yeah, as they're getting to position, I'll go ahead and roll their initiative. Oh, that's a nice, shitty initiative. And let's click him and roll his initiative. Okay, good. This is a little better.
Yay! I'm not last.
our Tuesday, what was it? Our Tuesday night game. Rod actually rolled pie
Oh my god.
on it on
What?
initiative. Yeah, it was funny.
What?
He rolled pie 3.14.
Oh.
All right, so let's go ahead and get us an order. So what is that? Mason.
So have they launched any arrows at us, or we just see them now?
You, with your perception and with the fact they couldn't sneak with a shit, you were able to see some of them up in the trees, pulling out back bows and getting ready to fire arrows in your direction.
Gotcha. All right. And I'll just announce. Are they all green? Goblin looking sons of bitches.
Yeah, the ones you've seen are kind of greenish looking.
Green goblin looking sons of bitches up there. And
What's wrong with being green?
I hear it's not easy.
Exactly. Where is the nearest one to me? And how high up the tree is he?
About 10 feet. They're
Okay.
goblins. They don't want to climb too high. They might fall and die.
Yeah. Ugh, I don't have any ranged weapons. All right.
They're in trees.
I'll come over to.
The ones
This-
he's seen alerted him to the fact that there was something coming. Yes, are entries.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run over in between these two trees and I'm just gonna take the dodge action between these two trees and have cover against the other ones that I saw
Okay.
from like these directions. But knowing that there's like these two, it's just like, I'll take the dodge action. And that's what I'm doing.
All right. There is one that is on the ground.
Okay. Which one's that?
Let's see if you notice him though.
I only had 16, and I
Yeah.
wasn't looking.
I know. I didn't roll his. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you would have seen him. So I will allow you to recant if you want. Right here by the side of the road, looks like another goblin. Seems to be important.
Oh, okay.
Wearing looks like a chain shirt with a shield.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll also point that one out up there and point it to Austin specifically. And I'll just continue the action I had.
All right.
What?
I'll nudge you and say there's that one up there, and then there's the one in the trees.
So does anybody speak Goblin?
Give me
The
No.
Reverend speaks goblin these. No, I'm just kidding.
That's it. Where's the dragon at?
Nope.
All right. So go to the next one. The what looks like a goblin commander, like I said, with a chain shirt, shield. He's wielding a scimitar. Apparently has a javelin on his back. And let's see. He will take that javelin and he's going to throw it at 3, 4. Russ, you falling at the rear, right?
I am following. I'm about 20 feet up in the air, but yeah.
All right, so we'll go to the 8, 2, 1, 2. Looks like I'm going to throw it at the Rubit. So he throws a javelin.
Rubut.
Yeah, you. We'll throw a javelin at you. Why did it add a d6? Oh, because it rolled the damage at the same time. 16 hit you?
No, not anymore.
Alrighty then.
Someone actually talked him into wearing armor.
So
Yeah.
this javelin hits the armor that you're wearing and deflects off. So we will that'll be it for him since he is not close enough to attack with the rest. So now we have Augie. You're next.
So yeah, you know me. Big guys, yeah. So I will move here.
Yep.
And we're gonna try to borrow the move from the Reverend. We're gonna make a slap a hole.
I can.
Well, problem with that slapping is you missed.
I mean, it's not surprising. Cause that's a that was a 2. That's nice. I'll try an unarmed strike.
Well, that hit. And 6 damage. I will take your 6 damage.
And that will be my turn.
Alright. Russ. I think that's you. Yeah. Fucking goblins go last.
Ryan, I think. Now all of these are on over here are on the same level.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
But they're all in
Then-
trees though, right?
Yeah, all trees.
Are the trees speaking
then-
Vietnamese?
What I'm gonna do
I'm
is
the Lord.
cast Shatter.
Alright.
So DC 15 con save for these 3.
For this one, this one.
Yeah,
and
these
this
3.
one. This one, this one, and this one?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
That's exactly what we needed. Was just some little shitter meme lord from our time.
You said con saves. Alright, so
Yep.
just 3d20s. $15, a 9, and a 17.
Okay, so the 9 will take 13 points of damage, and the other 2 will take 6.
And how strong are these trees?
The other 2 will take 6. Alright.
Yeah, and the trees are taking damage too.
Oh yeah, they explode.
So if they happen to fall,
You aimed it up high enough that pretty much from the branch they're on up is just like a pine tree exploding from the heat.
Is there any shrapnel damage?
No, because I mean.
Okay. It's worth
so
a chance.
are these 2 still hanging on up there, or
It looks like they're. Well, I mean, they're slumped on the branch, but they are moving.
okay?
One of them's like picking pieces of bark out of his face.
Russ will move over to the first one and just kind of be a ghostly presence. And nobody else is on the ground except for the commander. So I am just going to have my skeletons come with me and have it look like they're going to climb the tree.
All right. So next up we have Bobus.
All right. I'm going to move right here. Do you see my yellow square?
I do see your yellow square.
All right. While I'm here, I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Let's see, Thunder Wave. 15-foot
Each creature.
All right, that's what 4 d20s. All right, you got a 16, a 14, a 2, and a 16.
All right. So 2 succeed, 2 fail.
Yeah, give me some damage.
10 points of damage.
All right, so half is 5.
Would they be considered secured in those trees?
I'm sorry, secured?
Oh, no. Never mind. That's objects. the 10 feet push away from me.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know, two of them would be pushed 10 foot away from you.
That's true.
That would be the ones that failed, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so their limp bodies fall to the ground.
Just boom.
So 10 feet away from you. So he'll be that way, and he'll be that way.
What if I give you 2 minus 2 for those successes that was turn those to fail?
I mean, if you're wanting to spend the points for goblins, I mean, that's entirely up to you.
I got plenty. So yeah, just spent 500.
So a -4?
Well,
One
Two.
Oh, 2 minus 2 is 2 per person.
yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. So he hits the trunk on this other tree. Yes, you've taken out all 4 goblins with your blast.
It was useless every other way.
Yep. So, because of all the commotion and because of your how far down the initiative roll you are, Austin, you are able to act because you're not considered surprised now.
I look over to the Rev. You want to blow something up, don't you?
Oh, I got him.
Okay, I keep seeing you throw things where I'm going. So I go, you want to blow something up, don't you?
Oh yeah.
I will hold my action until you go.
Okay. Well, I'm not. Well, I'm not going to cast what you think I'm going to cast because everybody's dying pretty quickly. So if you want to go ahead and act, go ahead and act.
Okay. I rage.
Okay.
It's my bonus action. I move, and then I'll take my 2 attacks. Uh, 22 points of damage. 4 of that was fire, or 21. 4 of that was fire.
All right.
Still there?
No. He's a goblin. But he was sturdier than the others. Just not. He had 21 hit
That's
points.
sturdy.
Gotcha.
Not that sturdy.
Yeah, 21 hit points. You hit 22. So no. He's gone.
Okay, that moving to there finishes my movement phase. I'm going to use my feline movement to continue moving. I climb up the tree and slash at this one.
No, that's right. You have a climbing speed, don't you?
I have a climbing speed.
Just slobber and just.
I will reckless attack.
I don't think this is fair to these goblins. I feel sorry for them.
Yeah, you just start eating that one.
And then I will finish my movement by walking up to this other one going, yeah, you next, sucker. I am going to pile drive you with these fingers. In common.
Okay. Reverend, your turn.
Okay. Well, they're dropping like flies, so I'm not gonna actually spend a spell slot. This one here.
Yeah.
I have a question. If I'm able to move this creature, would it provoke an attack of opportunity for him?
Unfortunately, if you're removing him without his ability, then no. But if you're causing a spell that causes him to move on his own accord, then yes.
Like dissonant whispers or something like that
Yeah.
makes them run away.
Gotcha.
But
I understand.
using telekinesis to pull him 5 feet is not going to get.
Well, I'm talking about like with Hands of Hadar. I can move them 10 feet toward me.
Yeah, no, that's
Well-
force movement.
But I'm going to do this.
Oh Jesus.
That and moves, yeah, that causes them to, run and move in a random direction.
I'm doing that on him. So he would have to roll a constant con save, and my spell save is
16 is what he rolled, and your save, I think, is a 15.
Is a 15. Damn.
They have no con. That's all straight dice roll.
Oh,
That'd be funny, though. It's like if he's in a tree, it's just like, I'm getting out of this. Woof.
What happens when they save? Nothing?
The move doesn't. Well, never mind then. Yeah, well.
I think it's a great idea.
This
There we
movement doesn't provoke the opportunity.
It
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah. Sad.
But it would walk him out of the tree, though. That's besides the point.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm out of here. Nope.
I'll do that. So
See, what you need to do is work with him on a spell that's a cantrip that does the same thing, except it provokes attacks of opportunity.
But I'll move there and end my turn.
Okay. Let's find out. Okay. The one that's you ran up on. Let's see. He's going to try to swing at you for a 13. I think it's a miss.
Who are you
To
talking
Austin.
about?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Austin.
Miss.
But you have something you can do because he swung at you.
Yep. I'll use my reaction to try to hit him.
All right.
Poor guy.
By the way, did you just to remind you, did you use your advantage to try to hit me?
I did
You rolled
not.
reckless.
Yeah,
I did not. Thank you for the reminder. So I will try again and see. But you still get to hit me if I don't hit you.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that was a 6 on the. So it was a 6 and a 13.
21 points of damage again.
Yep. So this goblin swings his scimitar at you. You can tell by the look in his eyes he is scared shitless of this furball that just got up in his face. He swings, you duck, and you come up with a claw that, I mean, he was very soft.
Yes.
You tear through his leather armor, and you pretty much eviscerate him.
That's how you make kindling.
He had 7 hit points. You caused 21.
3 times.
And now he has none.
Now his hit points are all over your claws. These two here are above you. So,
And I'm dodging.
yep, and you're dodging. Let's give them an intelligence check.
Which means they have
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Correct. Okay, that one's an idiot. That one is an idiot. So they're both going to shoot at you at disadvantage. I'm not. Well, yeah, okay. So the first one, even with the disadvantage, was the first dice roll was a 1. So second dice roll, disadvantage is going to be the highest. The lowest he got was a 9. So both of those are definite misses.
Yeah.
This one climbs down the tree and fucking takes off. Let's check the intelligence on the one by Russ. Oh, yes. He's like, let's see. What do I roll a dexterity check to see if he can jump from one limb to another. He does. He jumps from the limb he's on to another by another tree, and then takes off running.
Okay.
Full movement 30. Their full movement is... What is their movement? I see their senses. I don't see their movement. There it is.
30 feet.
So, yeah, 60 feet for him. Where was he? I think he was right. Yeah, we'll just sit right there. Those two take off running like bats out of hell.
Smart move.
And that ends their turn. It's now your turn, Mason.
All right. So, are there any rocks or sticks, like any sizable rocks or sticks on the ground near me?
Give me a general perception. What's your passive? You said
16.
Yeah. Sure. There's rocks from the trail you guys were walking on, some fallen limbs from some of the trees. If you were on the other side, there'd be like all sorts of broken pieces.
I mean, there's arrows right next to me.
There's also not too far from where you're currently standing a dead goblin who has a short bow and a scimitar on the ground.
Yeah, because I have improvised weaponry, and I was just gonna.
He's got a shield. He's got a
guy.
shield too.
Yeah, I was just gonna chuck a rock at this guy that's up there, and but yeah, I'll. I mean, can I fling the shield at that guy? I'll just go grab his shield.
You certainly can.
And I'll just wing the shield at him like a frisbee, a giant.
Oh, you ain't
frisbee.
got to go that far. I mean, he's right here.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'll just grab the shield and wing it at this fella.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
All right. I'll just go with. Ooh, that's just gonna be a +6. So let's just roll d20 and we'll just add 6.
All right.
I'll see how that goes. 19 to hit.
19 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
And then it's gonna be my unarmored is because of that feat's a d6 +4.
All right. There's a chance.
Nope. 5.
Yeah. All right. So you throw this shield, and apparently you haven't done this too often. You throw it, and it hits him like smacks right in the face. And you said that was a what'd you call it? D6.
It was 5
4,
points of
so
damage.
5 points. Yep. All right, got it.
Yep.
So yeah,
Because of that
it
feat
hits
I
him.
took.
It hits him right in the face. You see his nose is like crooked, and blood's coming out of his face, but he's still pretty much standing there and probably cursing you in Goblin, since you can't understand it. That's probably what he's doing. Is that all you got?
Yeah, because I can't do my unarmored stuff, so I'm just gonna, go trotting into the, middle over here, and just okay.
All right.
In case anyone wants to do anything crazy, because I've seen big explosions going off around me, it's just like, okay, I'm out of the way.
The fuck? They're just goblins. Oh, yeah.
It's like the death, destruction. It's like
So,
whatever.
Augie, you come up to this thing and you try to pimp slap him, as you say, and it just he misses. I mean, you just kind of short. You didn't quite, register the length you needed your pseudopod to be to hit him, and then Austin comes up behind him and just body slams him, or tears his head off, or whatever. He's a pile of mess in front of you now. What are you doing?
I'm just enamored with Austin at the moment.
Yeah, because
So
not
I'm
only
like,
he's just like bounce, and then he's
that was awesome. And I'm gonna hold my action.
so screaming in your head. You hear that was awesome, Austin.
Pseudopod's going.
All right, and you're gonna stay right there, hold your action, or just staying there.
Yeah, I'll hold my action in case someone else shows up or the rest of these decide to do something stupid.
All right. So what is that, Russ? You're next.
The one in front of me, yeah, he left.
He jumped like from the tree branch he was on above you to the next tree branch, and pretty much got down and took off running.
Okay. But there are these two way over here
Correct.
that are still.
Only got one
I
with a
think-
shield.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to lie a little bit closer and Eldritch Blast this one.
All right.
So 12.
Is a miss.
Okay.
And you only have the one blast at your level?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will spend points to make that a 16. I'll spend 2 GM. I'll spend 500 points. Make that 16 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
give me
thank
some
you.
damage then. Because 16 is what you needed.
Oh,
So-
good to know.
and
Something
hit this
is
one.
not adding.
Let's see. Force damage, just a D10. Did you not? Do you have your
No, it should be +5. Did I not put it on there?
is your charisma a 5?
Yeah.
That's the same as mine.
So you have what is it?
Agonizing blast.
Agonizing blast.
No, I have another feat that allows me to do it.
Okay.
Ooh, nasty.
Well, if that was the case,
Yeah.
I'll just bring him out here so I can actually get to that X and do that.
Ah, there it is.
As you blast that goblin, I mean, you put a hole right in his chest. He was getting ready to draw down an arrow and shoot at Mason, and now he's just trying to figure out why there's a breeze blowing through his chest cavity. All right, Bobus.
These two here, they were hit with the shatter previous, right?
Yeah, you think they were. You spend it twice?
I did, yes. There should be me adding a +2/+2.
Okay, well, he only
Why did
needed
that-
the +2, I think.
You don't
That's
roll for
fine.
magic missile.
Yeah, I don't know why I meant to hit this one. So that would be 7 points to this first guy here.
Yeah?
Is he still standing?
Hell no.
All right.
I'm still standing.
Are you using a special magic missile?
I have the feat that bumps it up from D4 to D6.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Uh,
Ouch.
3 points to this guy.
I mean, the moment you said magic missile and they actually hit, they only had 1 point apiece. So they're running through the
Okay.
woods, and you're like, poof, and your magic missile just kind of swirls all around the trees and just finds its target. It goes right through both the back of their heads.
Yeah, and the third bolt will go to this guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the third bolt? 4 points?
6, 2, 4.
Plus 1 each, so it'll be a 5 points to this guy.
Okay. So let me bring him out here. Yeah, he had 2 points. The goblins are no more. We are out of initiative.
They should not have attacked him.
I mean, none of us understood what they were trying to say.
Well, they're just asking for some brown sugar.
Exactly.
He threw a spear at me. So I
They
assume
started
went
it.
for him.
Yeah, they tried talking to us. How dare they?
Yeah. I mean,
Excuse
they
me,
tried
but-
warning you that robots were bad, and so they threw a spear at the robot.
Robot, what happened? You become a badass overnight. What happened? I'm gone for 2 days, and the robot's killing people now.
If they attack me, yes.
A lot's actually happened recently that you've kind of missed.
I know. I went
Yeah.
through some very intensive therapy.
Self-reflection.
I do.
Nope.
call
There
it
was no
that.
self-reflection. There was an unwilling fucking shrink listening to everything he had to say.
Um, uh,
It is my burden.
It's my burden.
Mr. Pimp,
Hmm?
if you don't have sex with those type of people, you
What type?
don't have to have therapy.
What type? No. I wasn't talking about that. No. Reverend ain't got nothing wrong with that. No.
Oh, Snack brings over the goblin he eviscerated.
I'm
You
not
don't
full.
want
I've
that
already eaten.
cooked, do you?
Yeah.
I've already eaten. But
Oh,
you can have
okay.
it. You can have it.
But let's get that the one in the chainmail. He must be special.
Yeah.
Guess I can't use my passive investigation to look over these bodies.
I'm gonna say no for what you're trying to do, but 10's enough.
Oh, okay.
You find some rusty scimitars, the javelin that broke when it hit your armor. All the other goblins they're carrying short bows. They're wearing leather. He's the only one wearing a chain shirt.
Is that light armor?
I think chain shirt and leather are both light. Yes.
Can I have it?
Sure.
Thank you.
And
Well,
they all looks
Yes.
like they all have shields as well.
A chain shirt will do 13 plus 2 max.
Okay.
And it
I'm
does not
just-
grant disadvantage.
Chain shirt is considered medium armor.
Hmm?
Only
Is it?
light and leather and studded leather
Okay.
are the only light armors.
Okay.
Yeah, this chart was not. There it is.
But
Never mind then.
I think you can wear that though, can't you?
No.
You can only wear
I can
light
only wear light
as a
Yeah.
warlock.
as a warlock. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was medium.
You know, I can take one of these leathers and use chainmail and make you studded.
That would be great.
Okay. So I take my hammer, I take and beat some of the chainmail links into a piece of leather armor, and go, here you go.
Give me a armor smithing test.
And I figure the rest of the gear we could probably sell in town to get some gold.
I'm gonna spend points to reroll that.
You do have inspiration.
I'm gonna spend points to reroll that. There we go.
Are you happy with the 14?
Yeah, I'm happy with the 14.
It works. I mean, it's functional. Looks like some sort of studded leather.
But I just destroyed that chain.
Yeah,
Well-
chainmail's fucking ruined.
But it will function as
It'll function as studded leather.
sweet. A 12 plus dex. Awesome. That gets me one more point.
Also, there's several shields. About 12 shields, but one of them seems to have a face impression on the front of it.
Hey guys, any of these things, they don't look magical, but sometimes you can't tell.
Well, if you got the...
It just took me a half hour to make this armor. So
Oh.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, then I'll take that time to identify anything that may look arcana in nature.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm cleaning up our mess.
It's just gonna be going over.
Oh,
We're just gonna be rolling into town with an ooze just packed to the brim.
we goblin, we
Exactly.
so yeah, for the next half hour, you see him just like a Roomba and all the goblins that are on the ground.
I miss basketball.
You know, the only question I have is where the hell does the mass go that he absorbs? Because he just don't grow bigger. But I'm not gonna ask him.
I'm gonna be a full size gooey cube by the time this over with.
All right, let's see. You find nothing arcane about any of this stuff.
Okay.
A couple of the scimitars, you're just surprised that they're still in one piece. So the only thing of any value may have been the chain shirt, maybe the one good piece of leather armor that he found to make the set of leather with.
Okay.
Everything else,
They don't got no money in their pockets.
there's some bones, some teeth.
Okay.
You don't find any.
Face shield.
You don't find any gold
Is it-
coins, but the boss man had like a bag full of teeth.
I'm taking it.
He had a bag full of. Let's see. Why is my mouse messing up? All right. 28 teeth.
You need more teeth?
So that was the toll for the road.
Dang, I could have paid it.
I mean, we had the alligator teeth.
I don't think
That's
they
what I'm
asked for a
talking
toll. I think they just started attacking you pretty much.
Just ambushed.
So, Austin,
Did
if
they
you
give
were
us-
able,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
no, go ahead.
Did they give us 5th level?
No.
Hey, I tried.
Austin, if you
What?
could have slit where my mouth should be,
Sure,
maybe we could use those teeth to make me dentures.
sure. Lay down.
Between the dentures and the chainmail, you can give him a grill.
Okay, so I
Who's
take my.
got stonesmithing?
I have
masonry.
mining.
Yeah, who's got masonry? We'll just start.
All right, give me some rolls.
Okay.
I don't.
Half an hour. You've sat here for half an hour. By the way, as your little Roomba's picking up goblin bodies, he is apparently shooing away crows that have decided to start picking on the bodies too.
Okay. Do you want mining
Well-
or blacksmithing?
You can give me blacksmithing.
I should say this: there might be a couple crows that got caught in him.
Yeah, there's like 2 of them. One's like in mid-flight to try to fly away. The other one's like mid-poke on the goblin that he picked up.
It's just sitting there twitching in me. It's like,
Yep, yeah. The only thing that's not twitching is the dead goblins.
Marcus, you want to give me a advantage or anything, or you just want to take it what it is?
Sure, I'll give you advantage.
Okie dokie.
Well, that's if Big Daddy's gonna let me use the teeth for dentures.
I mean, we got some Allosaurus teeth
Wait a
if you
minute,
want fangs.
You've gone from Reverend Pimp Daddy now to Big Daddy. Is that,
Damn right, yeah, you can use them.
he used the proper terminology. You can have them.
22.
Just gonna be a monster.
Nice.
Are we gonna
So
turn him
yeah,
into
you
a
are
fake
able
person?
to. You are able to work the metal around his face shield to put teeth in.
Okay.
Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? This might sound disgusting. I'm going to pull out one of my knives. I'm going to go over to one of the goblins, and I'm going to cut his jawbone out. And I'm going to give you the jawbone. I was like, why don't you use this?
Okay.
All right. So why don't you give me a survival check?
I mean,
Oh, the
if we
goblin.
want, we've got gemstones
Oh,
for eyes.
jeez. Okay. Reverend Pimp Daddy goes over to this goblin and fucking field dresses the hell out of it. Gets the perfect fucking jawbone off of it.
All right, since my faceplate's already off for him to work on it. Yeah, cut it up
Okay.
and
Okay. So he's got the jawbone, the bottom of the goblin, and then his top teeth are alligators.
Okay. I want Bobus is our artificer, is he not?
yes.
Give me a tinker roll.
Alrighty.
Walking us through it, basically.
Anyone want to help me?
I'll
Assist
help
me?
you since I'm working on because I want to give you these alligator teeth.
All right. I'm just looking to see if this would work where I can actually eat something and nuke it.
You now have a functioning jaw.
Oh my God, I got another idea. Okay. I'm going to pull. I got 18 gold coins. I'm going to take a single gold coin.
And replace one of the teeth.
Yes, I'm going to melt it.
oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm going to make you a gold tooth. That's what we're going to call you from now on. We call you Gold Tooth.
Oh, no.
You know what? Fuck it. You ain't gonna roll shit for that.
Hell yeah.
You take a little, your little blacksmith tools. And you melt down the one gold coin that you had,
I got 18. I guess about you owe me one. I get you.
and then you. How many teeth has he got? Is it just the whole fucking grill, or just a few teeth?
Whatever you want it to be.
I don't know how much.
I will coat as many as you'll
I
let
was gonna say, I think one gold coin could probably get 2 teeth.
Yeah,
The two incisors of the alligator teeth.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
So there you go. Your
Your
incisors
movement
with your
gauge
alligator
is
teeth
upgrade.
are now gold.
This is gold tooth.
So I have gold fangs, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
I'm going to teach you how to walk like a pimp. You got to walk with a limp because you an old school pimp. Remember that. Get you
Should
a
I
cane.
shorten one of my legs then? That way I will walk with a limp?
No. You just act like you got a limp.
Because if you got to run away,
Actually, technically, where it comes from is you carried a shotgun down one of your pants legs and you couldn't bend your legs, so you walk with a limp. It looked like that. So, but when somebody roll up on you, you ready to go.
Oh, so walk like I was when I was human when I had a shotgun down my leg.
Right.
was that survival check considered a tool check for the Reverend?
No, it was just a basic survival check.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get you some points.
It was because he was taking the jaw off of a goblin, so he had to
If you
skin
want
it.
to, I do have alchemy. This is melting down gold and putting in it. Could that be technically considered alchemy?
If you want to roll alchemy, roll for your gold tooth application. Be my guest.
A 10.
Successful.
Awesome.
You got the 2 teeth.
Sweet.
Now, Russ is going to have to make him some pimp clothes. If
Well, actually, what I was going to ask is the goblins that are dead, do they have any clothing that I might be able to scavenge
Just the leather armor.
fabric from? Okay.
They're all wearing that kind of pieced together leather armor.
Okay. When we get someplace that has some fabric.
The goblin boss has some fabric, but it's like a loincloth.
Okay.
Because he was only wearing a chain shirt.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make a loincloth.
I mean, you guys do have some material.
yeah, we've got
Oh, yeah.
the
Alligators.
We
got
got
a lot
all
of
the-
alligator skin.
All that. We still have
Yeah.
some of the Allosaurus as well.
Alright, so goblins taken care of. Technically, with all the stuff you guys have sat here and just did, those who
Yeah, but-
didn't work on anything can get the short rest. Unless you want to
Mason.
stick around a little longer, but I don't think you really need it because nobody really got fucking hurt.
I didn't do anything. I didn't use any key points, so I was just like, what is wrong with these people?
I just stood here and watched.
Yeah, it's like you were just, picking up the goblins. It's like, okay, whatever. But they're just like digging into his face, like ripping apart a guy. It's like, God, why?
Oh, hey,
The
Mason.
Rev's not known to. The goblins
Yeah.
ain't known to be the smartest.
Yeah.
Can I get a jerky, please?
Do you need another?
No, not for me. We got to check out his mouth.
Yeah, that's. I was see
Oh,
if it
God.
works.
Okay, yeah, we can see if it works. I'll hand you a on the way crocodile jerky to see if you can even functionally eat anything.
Okay, I will attempt to eat it.
You stick
Oh
the
my-
jerky in your mouth and you chew it,
Uh huh.
and everybody else just sees pieces of meat fall out behind your jaw.
Meat grinder.
It just kind of like comes out in pieces down your chest.
Ah, so you'll
But
cut
does
it up
he
and
get
then I'll
the
clean it.
effect? Though.
This was just crocodile.
Yeah,
jerky.
this wasn't the one with the 10 points.
Yeah. Is it okay if I use you as a sausage maker?
You want to stick sausage in my mouth? I'm sorry.
You know, like a
That's
meat
just-
grinder for
Wait a
making
minute.
sausage.
Oh, okay.
That came out about the perfect consistency.
Man, you ran Ronnie off.
Alright, so, you guys ready to move on?
Yeah.
It is after 8, right?
Yep.
Somewhere.
Yeah,
I
8:30.
want to know how many points we get.
For what?
I used alchemy, good sir.
3.
Now,
It was a success, so you get the 1 point.
The 1 point. Okay. Okay.
No, wait.
Jesus
Success
Christ.
was 3.
2 points.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Success is 2, a crit is 4, a failure is 1, from what I've been told.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you guys are done. Technically, unless you guys really wanted to continue taking a short rest.
Nah, I'm good.
I don't think anybody used any spells that require it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Robert gets any back on the short rest.
No, I don't.
Yeah, neither do I.
All right. So moving right along. Still the same
We'll
lineup.
put them in the same cage.
Yeah.
You can't put your children in the same cage. You got to put them in separate cages.
Oh.
Why?
Sorry, I'm talking about the dogs. Sorry.
All right. So you guys continue heading. Give me another
Towards
survival.
town. All right. You want to give me a?
Get a little man out of the tub.
Yeah, I'll help you.
All right.
Not the little man out of the tub.
Well, that didn't work.
So
I'm gonna
you
use
get-
my inspiration if you want to steal that from me, and I'm gonna roll it one more time. All right, so that is a 25 or 23. It's 20 something. It's a +4.
Initially, you're okay. That's perception. Initially, you're caught off guard with Austin just kind of fucking licking the goblin blood off his claws. So you're not paying much attention to the trail. Shake your head. Get yourself oriented. Put your head back in the game, and you're able to get back on the trail. Find your way back around towards where the river's at, and continue heading on your route to what you think is the next town.
You know what? Goblins are pretty tasty, even if they ain't cooked. Well, at least their blood is.
Yeah, it's got a natural, coppery taste to it. All organic, no preservatives.
Yeah. Fresh.
You have to be very careful with those preserved goblins.
Yes. Any preserved goblins could be an issue.
Rush is playing his balalaika above everyone. Just kind of give everyone a nice marching tune to a kind of melodic but at the same time macabre and morbid song. So
Yeah, give me a profession test. Is that what it is?
you want perform?
Perform, yes. Thank you.
Okay.
It used to be profession, now it's perform.
Yep.
I want to make sure it sounds good and not like a death horn. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
A left, a left, a left.
I mean, he is doing
That's
awesome.
the most beautiful thing I have ever heard in my whole life. Make a pimp cry.
It's basically the song that you might hear just before the serial killer strike.
And that explains why this group loves it so much.
Because Austin's a serial killer.
Yeah, at this point, it's like, I don't believe your old life story. It's like, you a wrestler? Are you sure about that?
I've been living here for 10 years. I got the taste.
Was your last name Lecter?
Who?
As in Hannibal Lecter?
No. It,
All right, perception was
my name is
18.
Breaker. Austin Breaker. Because I like to break back. Well, now I like to cut things. I guess I need to call myself Austin Cutter. Yeah, I'll make that my new name. I'm Austin Cutter. Thank you, Russ. I like that. Austin Cutter.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
The rest of your day goes pretty much uneventful.
Yeah.
So if you guys would like to... there are some clouds coming in. Bobus, you notice with your perception.
Mm-hmm.
The temperature has dropped a few degrees since you guys fought the goblins. And the sun is starting to go down.
Oh, okay. Do we see a good place to set camp?
Well, with the 19, what was your grand total you said on that?
It would have been 23.
Mason is able to find a good spot that's probably going to have enough cover from the rain. Granted, there's no caves, but it's a heavy tree cover, and it's still near the river.
I'll help take first watch.
All right, y'all set up camp, or do you even have any camp to set up?
I take my bedroll out. Y'all gonna love me tomorrow if I get rained on.
All right. First watch is Bobus has rolled a 21 on his perception. How about Austin?
Before we do that, I'd like to do a camp action of trying to keep up my weapons.
Yeah,
Alright.
and I was gonna say there was a bunch of rusty scimitars. Were you gonna take any of those?
Yeah, I'll do however many he lets me do before we take watch.
Yeah, and I figured
I'll let
camp.
you do.
I'll do first watch with
3.
him also, and while he's doing that, I'm going to like do some herbalism around initially around the camp.
All right. Give me.
Are you gonna go looking for hunting and like gathering some material, like herbs and stuff like that?
Right. I'm not going outside of eye shot of the camp. Let's put it that way.
I'll go with you to kind of go gather some materials then.
Cool.
While everyone's doing this, Russ is taking his 2 hours of just sitting there contemplating death.
You're such an edgelord, I swear. He's so goth, he shits bats.
All right.
Hey, Russ.
Yes, Austin.
Can you make me a blanket with this leather?
I can try.
Well, I mean, when you get a chance.
I have a question. What is the Gooey Cube's professions?
So I'm a scribe. All right.
I'm a tinkerer. Oh, and I picked up a new skill. So tinkerer and torturer.
I had asked our Gooey Cube, Augie, to write a letter. I'm not sure if we ever got to that. Though. You know, a letter to Fat Bastard's friends.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
You could always write a book about our tales.
So I have been writing a book actually. So it as our because in camp all I do is kind of sit there.
Bob around.
So I am compiling the adventures of the Reincarnated.
The Reverend and his motley crew.
The Reverend and his motley crew, yes. And Gold Tooth, aka Upgrade.
Upgrade. We call him Gold Tooth.
Hey! Don't forget to change my name in your book. I'm now Austin Cutter.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Reverend, give me a D100.
And I'm gonna share a little bit of that in the chat just so y'all understand what I've been writing.
And I will try to use my tailoring skill to try to create a blanket. during the night.
You find a bramble with red spines that you remember being possibly poisonous. You actually find a dead squirrel or something laying next to it. That's how you're able to determine it's poisonous. Give me a Russ.
Hey,
I'm spending points for you to re-roll that.
Oh, okay.
Well, Russ has got a. Don't you have your? I guess you don't have one listed. I thought you had inspiration as well.
No, I don't.
All right, give me another D100 there, Reverend. Okay. You find another herb. Small plant with.
You said a bramble with what?
Red spines. Shoot. I need to go back and tell you what it is. Give me a minute. I'll tell you the name of it. This one is called Wodero. It's a small.
Spell that for me.
Wodero.
Okay.
It's a small plant with hairy and slightly stinging leaves. When you go to pick it, you get a slight euphoric feeling.
Ooh. Nice.
Alright, so let me go back. I need to save this page because this is a good page.
And Russ, don't forget to re-roll.
Alright.
I will in a second. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
So where it was a success, that's 2 more points, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so the first one was called Gardax. Gardax.
Just a second. I gotta go back up to the top here. Spell it again.
Gardax.
Okay. Gardax. Okay, thank you.
Like I said, when you find it, you find like a little dead squirrel next to it. Oh, Augie's writing the story. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's interesting.
I apologize.
Everything okay?
We got new phones yesterday, and Bill is struggling. And why am I not showing up?
I see you.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I see the 5. I didn't see anything else.
Yeah, we see you.
Okay.
Oh, we're talking about him, not the rolls.
No.
All right. There may be more to that Gardax than just. So give me a. You actually rolled a what on herbalism? 15.
15.
All right. You know that the thorns themselves are harmful to mammals, but the roots can be used to heal certain types of damage. Give me one more roll. What the fuck?
All right, sorry, I put roots good, leaves kill people. Gotcha.
Well, kill mammals. Kill furry things, rodents and stuff. You know, if you need to kill rodents. 93, your last one?
Yes, sir.
All right, this one here is called Toreape. The leaves of this invasive plant that grows by the sea or lakes, in this case, river. It lifts your mental barriers against any magic aimed at taking control of your mind. So you're certain that if you imbibe whatever potion you create from this particular plant, it can give you an advantage on
people
saving
smoke it.
throws against being charmed for an hour after taking it.
Nice. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I found a pretty decent page, which has got like 101 herbs.
Smoke weed every day.
Well, he's already got that. It's the euphoric one that, he's like, I'll just play with this one all day. My form of opium.
Nice.
No, I don't know.
What did you do in D&D today? I figured out how to make opium.
Of course.
Drinking a potion created by that will actually increase. It'll give you a +1 bonus to melee attack rolls for the next minute.
Awesome. I'm just adding all this to the pile that I've got.
Yep. Get your little herbalist book all written up. Alright, so let's close this out. Alright,
Let me re-roll my veil tailoring. $21.
excellent.
Thank you, Austin.
So that's a 21. And you were making, what, this for Bubba's?
A blanket.
A blanket for...
Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it was chilly and wet, so I wanted
Yeah.
a blanket.
Okay. So yeah, you make him a really, really, really nice blanket with whatever
Okay.
material you currently have. Alright, so you, where are we at on the blacksmithing? You did pretty good. You got 1, 2, looks like you didn't improve them, but you did sharpen them and clean them up to where they can be used.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see. I did do the roll. Alright.
Hey, I'll be right back.
You did your perceptions. Oh, this ought to be interesting. No, that doesn't make sense. Sorry, just random rolls here.
Hey, Russ, this feels real good.
Oh, I'm happy. We want to keep you warm and safe.
Definitely warm.
Yeah, because using that new power I got,
Yeah.
it just doesn't work with the fur.
Uh-huh.
I mean, scratching my butt sometimes. Jesus, it's like burnt hair. Oof, don't smell good.
No,
But hey,
I'm
hey,
sure it
watch
won't.
this. Turns around,
Okay.
holds his hand out, hands comes a little flaming.
well,
Fuck.
that's impressive.
Mason, did you see that? You can do it too.
Oh, I went out gathering with,
Mason. Mason.
Oh, I think he went out to
Oh,
find berries.
I have to tell him when he gets back. He's got. Maybe I can work up another one.
So Augie, your book is coming along nicely.
Thank you.
Definitely a success. No need to rewrite. Your pages turned out just fine. All right, let's see. What are we dealing with?
How much crocodile skin did you get?
A lot.
hmm There's 2 giant crocodiles, and we rolled really, really high on it.
So
So
I'm carrying part of it because we couldn't fit it all in the bag.
What if we sewed it
Okay,
around my body?
Because I forgot my +3 from scribing.
Well, if you would like rotting meat, I mean,
No.
We
It's what? The skin gonna go bad on them?
Well, I mean, if it's not completely treated, I mean, if you just want to hang meat off of him.
No, I thought it was treated already.
Well, we've gotten it first. We've gotten it
Oh.
at least initially treated.
Yeah, we got to get to the town before we can do it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But that's a good idea. You can do like the Reverend did, and get some pimp boots.
Oh, my suede. Mm-hmm.
Your what?
Yeah, and we'll work on some nice shoes for the Reverend.
I don't want any.
I don't think you need it.
No, they stopped me from climbing then.
Yeah, exactly.
How far away are we from the town?
Mm-mm.
Ask
Anybody
the cook.
know? The cook's with us?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's his name?
That's
What's
right.
your name?
I don't know. Did I give you a name? What's the name?
Oh, you did at one point, but
I don't even remember.
All right, Jeffro. Here's what's up. How far away is the village from here?
Looking to see if I wrote his name down. Guess I didn't. I mean,
Well, it doesn't matter.
The
I'm gonna call him-
village
I'm a-
is about 2 days back that way. I mean, you're asking about this town.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's a good long trek because that's why hence why they were using the river to make the deliveries. Why? I mean, are you already getting tired?
That's where we headed, right?
Well, that's what I was under the impression of.
Now, here's a question. Why are we headed to the village?
To try to get back to where we were.
Why are you asking me?
Oh.
I have no idea.
I'm just asking you, the class here.
I'm just making sure I don't get eaten by the cat.
Well,
They didn't want to stay and rule the town, so we decided to go and continue this excursion that we started. And
we're looking for Shady Dick, right?
that we started.
That we started.
As I'm pointing specifically at the Reverend.
Right. Yeah, I get it. I understand.
All right. So, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, that's it.
Bobus.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Give me a moment, and I will verify something before I actually say what I was about to say.
Oh.
All right. And you rolled a what on your perception?
21.
You're two things.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, some of these trees that are nearby don't look like they were in the same position they were when camp started.
Okay.
And there is a bright glow in the sky to the direction you came from.
Okay. Who's up with me on watch?
I think Austin was with you, wasn't he?
And the pimp, Daddy.
Yeah, I was up.
I think the village we just left is on fire.
That sounds like
And-
their problem.
Well, and our problem is the trees are moving.
Which ones?
I'll point out the trees that seem to be in different locations than what
I
they
will
were.
Eldritch Blast one of the trees he points at.
Of course you do.
Let's go.
All right.
Kick the hornet's nest.
I'm just trying to write a book here, man.
Do I need to roll to hit a quote unquote stationary tree?
Yeah, you actually do.
Damn it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. All right. So you rolled a 12. So you fire off this Eldritch Blast in the general direction of a tree that Bobus points out, and you miss it wildly.
Should I point towards a barn for you?
Where are we at? There it is. There it is. That's that.
I'll. Does the trees do any reaction towards them getting shot at?
Yeah, it, okay. You didn't miss it too badly.
Because I'll go, halt! That was a warning shot. Identify yourselves.
All right. And you say that in common?
Yes. Because all I know is common and proper English.
All right. Let's see if I can do this. Why do you shoot at us?
We're new to this area, and I notice moving trees, and where I'm from, trees don't move.
Are
Yes.
you sure?
Okay, y'all are the first trees I ever seen them move. And we were just recently attacked.
Hey,
Pretty
Russ,
much we've been attacked by everything that came through here, so I'm trying to make sure you're friend, not foe.
Hey, Russ, we got token things coming.
So
I'm
this
listening.
I am familiar with Token.
Hey,
Don't quote
Mason,
me, the
Mason,
old
wake
magic.
up.
I was there when it was written.
Yes.
Hey, Mason, look, it's Lord of the Rings.
What?
It's Lord of the Rings.
What? When? Where?
Look, it's a talking tree.
I thought the Lord of the Rings was already just walking through. I thought we met Sauron already.
Well, yeah, we met him the first night.
Exactly.
That big, black, huge.
Oh, well, this is Treebeard. Hey, Mr. Treebeard. I think that's his name in the books.
I don't know this tree bird.
He's a talking tree too. In our movies.
What clan?
Both of
What was it?
Bearded clan?
What was the name of the clan?
Clan
I'm sorry,
Tolkien.
They ain't got one bitch, I hear. That's what I keep hearing. They ain't got no women.
Oh,
You're lost for something.
Swear
I
to
don't
God.
Tolkien clan.
Look, some of us were trying to rest, and these trees were obviously just minding their own business, wandering around. Is that correct? I'm sorry, I have not caught your name. I am Ryan, or known
Do
as
you
Ryan.
intend us harm?
I am Shadowwood. My friend is Harat. No, we were trying to leave.
Chase leaving. Funny.
That's funny. I get it. You's a funny tree.
So is that where that saying comes
I
from?
don't understand.
Make like a leaf. Get out of here.
let me just say this: don't stress yourself.
Stress is bad for the roots.
Okay.
Where is your friend?
And the tree off right behind your skeleton starts to move. I'm
Ah.
here.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
You're all rather strange.
Hey, can I hug you?
Yes.
Please.
What?
I've never hugged a treant before.
I'm
Just
concerned.
be careful. He's got sharp claws.
What's that? What, Russ?
I was just going to say, maybe we should just respect that this is their. Is this your home?
No, our grove is miles from here.
Ah. And where are you off to?
Home.
Ah. Then, Austin, perhaps we should just let them go home. Perhaps one day we can visit them if they are open to that.
I am sorry for trying to shoot you, Mr. Tree Man. I apologize.
Do y'all have
Apology accepted, little one.
do y'all have trees that are kitty trees?
What is a kitty tree?
Small trees that talk and walk.
We come in all sizes.
A shrubbery, if you will.
Rubbery.
Oh no! I want a tree. I want a tree plant. A friend. Okay. Well, you have a good night, then. We just gonna try to go to sleep.
I got a question for Mr. Tree Man.
He's gonna be talking all night.
Yeah.
Which hole do I use?
I imagine that would be very painful. I'm just saying, but that's not my question. My question is, we headed to, what's the name of the village again? I'll look to the cook dude.
Shit. I can't remember what name I told you. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I'm gonna call him
name I
Leroy.
was able to find was that
Leroy.
one.
My question is how much bullshit is there from here to there? What I mean is dangers. You big, you strong. I imagine things leave you alone. But we not as big, not as strong. So maybe the kitty is, but not me. What I'm saying is, what could we expect in said forest?
Wolves. Deer. Owlbears.
Buffalo?
Dragoons.
Right?
Dragons?
No. Dragoons.
No. The ogre's pet.
Yeah, that giant lizard thing.
Oh. Okay.
Anything big, nasty that we actively should try to avoid.
Yelp. Pointing at the tree.
Between here and the city.
Yes.
Well, the closest I've come to that city is about 10 miles. There are human bandits between here and the city. But, what do you consider large and dangerous?
What do you stay clear of?
Fire.
People.
Well, I mean, besides that, I get it. People, evil, monster. I get it. What I'm saying is help me out here, guys. Come on. Is there something big and nasty in this forest that we need to stay clear of?
Spiders.
There is now, but you're heading away from it.
Well, that's just the best news I've heard all day long.
Ooh, what was
Is
what
that bright light the opposite direction?
Yes, that would be a dragon.
Know what that was?
What?
Oh.
The dragon?
Who?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Is that what I saw fly over earlier?
I don't know what you saw.
It looked like a big bird.
There's no rocks here.
Okay, so I guess that was a dragon.
Probably.
Oh,
Yes, there are rocks here.
We're also searching
I tried
For-
to lay on it. I had to move it.
a gentleman friend of ours.
Katie did.
Yeah. He's
Yeah. Purplish gray.
Shay Dick, you may know him.
20 years.
He's a little bit of an asshole.
I don't know this name, but you describe dark elves.
Okay.
Used apparently the portals that shouldn't work in this area.
I swear, all these token people. Oh wait a minute, no, that was token. He made them up. I think.
Thank you, Mr. Tree Man, for all of your assistance. And once again, I apologize for almost shooting you.
And thank you.
Just watch the trees you cut. And now they actually move a little faster because they've been noticed. So there's no need to try to slink away quietly and not disturb you.
Yeah.
And it sounds like, creaking branches and as they walk away. And of course, the thump of their feet as they hit the ground.
That's
Okay,
some
well,
freaky
that's
shit, man.
a new thing. Trees.
Trees that talk.
Living, moving, talking trees.
I mean, how weird is that? I mean, we got a giant kitty man, and like I'm a little dragon dude. Like you're a talking rabbit. I mean,
Yeah. Skeletons, ghosts,
skeletons, ghosts,
robot.
Yeah, you know what it really sounds like?
a mobile snot booger. I mean, we got all kinds of stuff here.
It sounds like a Saturday morning cartoon show.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Ghostbusters right there. I got the Dungeons and Dragons movie for some of us, or cartoon. Thundercat. Oh, I'm a Thundercat now. Oh my God, I'm a Thunder. Which one?
I swear to God, if you get a sword.
Oh yeah, I gotta find the Thundercat sword here. That's right.
Well, you can just make your
Or
own.
you could just make your own.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, who's gonna make it do the light in the sky and call everybody?
Point over
I-
to it.
I can do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Thundercats ho!
We could try and find maybe a Tiger Eye gym.
Whatever you say.
That we could put in there, and I can.
Sight without sight. Thunder. Thunder.
Thundercats ho!
Yes, and I
And
can.
then Cheetah
chant
comes
it.
around. Ooh. Ooh, I bet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we gotta do that because I want to see Cheetah.
Chitara?
Cheetah, whatever her name was.
I don't know, but that's, I mean,
She was
put her to
drawn
work.
pretty.
I'd put her to work.
God almighty.
Well,
Right,
it looks
Dan?
like we have a new quest or goal.
Well, should we just get up and start scooting?
I mean,
we haven't
yes.
even gone to sleep
I'm
yet.
already scooting.
I mean, this is like the first watch.
Exactly. I mean, I've got a nap in. And
Okay,
do you
you
want
got a
to
nap in.
hurry
I
up
need
and
to-
wait?
I need
for
my
the
beauty
dragon?
sleep.
I'll keep
What?
my eyes to the sky to the south, where they said that's where the dragon attacked, or not south, but whatever direction it was.
Hey,
Well-
hey, Russ. Russ.
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
I think they got in trouble for eating the all the food. Look, point to the fire or what we think is the village on fire.
Well, if that's what happens, they have a new lord. He can deal with it.
Not our problem.
And we
But
cut
Tree
back
said
to
it
the
was-
village
it was
right
a
now,
dragon.
and there's an old man running around on fire.
Ah!
I'm not dead yet.
You spell applesauce with all A's. It's ah.
Y'all ain't right. I'm just saying. Y'all ain't right. Alright, what would you like to do now?
Finish the rest and then head on.
So as you guys are finishing the rest of the
Sleepy
night,
time.
rest of the night goes without a hitch. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. So don't go too far, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. All right, and we are back from our little break. And we're back from the Reverend pretty much coming real close to committing suicide per a tree ant. A treant.
Yeah.
No, you guys might have been able to handle them, maybe.
They never stood a chance.
Yeah, there you go. Keep thinking that.
Confidence. Come on, confidence. We totally had it. Whack! 30 damage. Never mind.
Oh,
No,
I'm tired.
it's more like, oh, there's more of you, and there's just two of us trees. Here, let's just go ahead and animate a few. And now
So
you're
are we
facing
eating
four trees.
We have more jerky.
We've got quite a bit of jerky. The jerky for the crocodiles,
I'm talking about the
jerkifying.
Hey, you talking
The
about
jerky
the
that gives the 10 temporary hit points.
Yeah, we got a few days left.
So I'm assuming
mean,
everybody takes it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about you, Bobus? Do you chew on it?
I will, if group's okay with it,
Yeah,
I
go
will
for it.
attempt
Yeah.
to see if it gets it to me.
All right, you chew on it.
chug.
And once again, all little bitty pieces start falling out. But you do get the benefit of eating the jerky.
Yay!
Can I collect all the pieces?
No, it's now pretty much. I mean, you can if you want to, but it's not. The benefit is no longer there.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
Just meat.
yeah, it's just ground meat now.
And Augie's probably underneath you going, ooh, crumbs.
Yeah, probably.
Hand it back to Mason. There, you can use it to throw into soup or something.
Sounds good.
All right. I guess we're taking the same marching order. We'll
Yeah.
go ahead and let's see. Are you guys heading the direction you were heading? Are you heading back to the village, or what are you doing?
We're heading away from the fire and the dragon.
Wait from the danger.
I think today, personally, we should speed up a little bit, maybe.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to see whatever that is. If they're saying it's a dragon, I don't want anything to do with that.
Understood.
You move faster than I do, though.
Well, double speed the slowest person looking at skeletons, probably.
Actually, no, they move fairly quickly.
Be the cube, wouldn't it? Or do you have normal
Then-
feet now?
Possibly the cube.
Cube's got monk levels, so
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
35, baby.
Okay, then normal people.
Jesus.
Chef.
So,
Human
I'm
commoner.
fast as fuck, boy.
yeah. He's sticking with you. He does seem a little leery every time he looks around, especially when he looks in Austin's general direction.
I'll smile at him. It's okay.
You
So I can
don't.
just imagine that.
You apparently don't realize exactly how terrifying that smile of yours is.
And I'll say, don't worry. If Austin kills you, you'll just become like me.
Oh yes.
I'll try to
that's
keep
so
him.
very reassuring.
Well, I mean, you keep going.
I mean, you could have ended up in the town that now supposedly has a dragon burning it to the ground.
Didn't you
yes,
say you had a
yes,
means
I
of
agree.
keeping
There is a
attack
bright
all
side
over?
to this whole thing.
There's an even brighter side back where you would have been.
I'm assuming pun intended. You are a very
Yes,
strange
very much.
lot. Very strange lot indeed. You have a very uneventful day, by the way. Give me a survival check, though. I need to make sure you're actually still on the right trail.
It's 14.
Okay, close enough, good enough. And with a 14 perception, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. No tracks, no
Okay.
nothing. So you have another day. Let's see. I'm assuming you guys are going to sleep for the rest of the night. Give me a perception on the nighttime.
Okay.
Hey,
Well, on the
didn't you say we had
way-
a bracelet or a ring or amulet that could send us home?
Yes, we're just almost there.
Well,
Some
once-
red slippers, something.
Once per day, this amulet can let me traverse the group to a different plane that I'm familiar with.
Go check out that
Yeah.
dragon.
You want to check out the dragon?
No,
No.
no.
That's
No,
3
man,
days.
no.
4
It's
days.
not
back-
3 days if we just take an amulet and say, hey, let's go back and check on our people because that's the right thing to do.
No,
I
What
mean,
people?
we
Who
different.
said we doing the right thing? We trying to get the hell out of here.
those
Wait,
rats
amulet
were
would
like,
take
Whoa,
us
whoa,
back there.
Augie, what people?
What people?
That's what I'm
Who
saying. What
people?
people?
The ones
How-
that were eating all the food.
How are
How
they
people?
our people?
We helped them.
So I help an ant by giving it food. Is it my ant? No.
Okay.
Great.
So we're just
Great.
supposed to let people just continue to die?
Hostages compared living people to bugs.
I mean, you feed a stray cat just because you feel bad for it. That doesn't mean it's your cat.
Yeah, but now it starts showing up, wanting food every day. Then it tells its friends more
And
times.
That's how
that's
they
what those-
are.
That's what
And
those
you gotta
people
get-
did.
They were stray people.
Listen. I'm sure there's nice people among them. I'm sure, but
Like this guy.
nobody gives a shit about them. But you.
Like, this seemed like a decent enough guy. That's why it's like, you know what? This town, we're just going to abandon it. You want to come with us at least? We'll save your life and not leave you to the wolves.
and it would
Dragons.
We haven't had
Take
any
us-
wolf attack.
us 2 days to actually get there because I'd have to wait a day once we leave this plane of existence in order for me to come back to this plane of
Okay.
existence.
And who's to say that this bandit's gonna bring us back to the village?
Okay.
Now, when we teleport, we leave this world and go to a different world.
Is that how it is, or is it just a different plane? Is it like we go from layer to layer, not world to world?
Because right now I feel like I'm going through the 7 levels of hell dealing with y'all.
I get it. I understand that.
I mean, he's
the
well-
river's not
At
everybody's taste.
some point, we have to leave our mark on the world in a good way.
I
Like,
have been leaving my
abandon them
mark.
to whatever fate may.
I've been peeing on a lot of trees. I've been leaving my mark.
I've been ignoring that. I've been trying to ignore the
He's been
fact that you're a
peeing, and I've
cannibal.
clearly been ignoring it.
But
I'm
I've
not a
dropped myself
cannibal.
down to the level of cooking a man.
I'm not a cannibal. I'm not
Semantics.
human
I
anymore.
was human, and I cooked a man.
All right. What's the gooey cute? What's your name again?
Augie.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Augie, I understand where you're coming from. I'm
Yeah.
You know, I thought staying at the town would be a good idea for a while until they were safe, but yeah. I as I said many times, we're just doomed.
My moral compass is somewhat askewed. I mean, I can't help what I am now. So when I hit things, when I do things, I can't help that I'm killing people.
I understand. I get it.
Acid.
Listen, I get it. I
But-
understand. I get it.
You're killing
Is-
grass. You're
is
killing
the,
bugs every time you walk by them.
Is the Gooey Cube having issues?
He is. He's in a moral struggle right now.
I think it may be the most moral person out of all of us some days.
Oh, he definitely is born to
So
me.
what-
Augie.
Did you involve the Did you involve
It ate the dude.
Ken with the conversation? The chef?
Oh, he's more than willing to be able to pipe in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm
we're gonna
asking if he
listen
was
to him.
involved in the. Can he hear? Was he involved in the conversation with Cube?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's why he was responding, because he was seeing the argument and was like, that's why I asked. But if he can hear you, then he will respond directly to you.
Okay.
I understand your moral dilemma. Well, I understand the moral dilemma. I don't understand that you have one. But the trek is 3 days that way. By the time we arrived, would have been extremely too late. I'm sure there's no one left to save.
Still doesn't make it any easier, but
Well, I
continue on.
understand. Does it make it easy at all?
I have a question, Mr. Augie. I have a question. This is a legitimate question. Why are you so tore up over those people? Why?
I mean, you see the light behind us? It's
Mhm.
fire.
Mhm.
I mean, complete homes destroyed, families gone, nothing left.
I understand. Now listen. Now hold on a second. Now listen. There's a reason why they call me the Reverend. Now listen. Listen to me now. Listen. Are you
Linda.
religious? Are you a religious man?
I am indeed.
Don't you think that if there's some greater power out there, he saved you from said destruction for a reason? You see, maybe, just maybe, you are meant for something bigger. Maybe. Who knows? Nobody knows. But
I mean, obviously, we're meant for something bigger. We're here.
possibly, I get it. I understand.
Not possibly. Like, there are greater powers in play right now for what we're doing.
Yeah, are you sure they're necessarily the powers of good?
I couldn't tell you.
I mean,
I mean, like, look at me! Look at me!
there were people attacking children over scraps instead of just
They had
stealing
nothing.
it from the children. They could have just taken it from the kid, grabbed the kid, took it, and gone off. But no, they nearly beat the kid to death over the scraps.
Maybe that's why we're supposed to be the example. That's what we're supposed to be here to make change. To be.
I mean, I was more than willing just to, blast the kid because he was
Listen.
annoying me.
It's fine. Obviously, we're not going back. We're going forward.
I was holding my tongue.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get somewhere and prevent what happened back there. Who knows?
Okay.
Oh, you can.
We just need to
always
find
get.
Chadrick.
You can always get retaliation for what happened, I suppose.
I think the dragon's doing that mighty fine.
Retaliation?
Yeah, seems like it.
I mean,
Sound's gone.
I was under the impression that maybe you would like to avenge the death of those villagers.
Maybe.
I mean, if you stick around long enough and
if we come
figure
back
things
that way, we'll
out,
see what happens.
Well, I'm sure by then he'll be gone, or they'll be gone, or whatever it was.
Maybe we can deal with said dragon later.
I mean, are we also supposed to, by that, are we supposed to go find that bastard's friends?
I think they're going to find us.
I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows?
We are very inconspicuous. I get that. We're gonna be hard to find.
You stand out like a wart on a troll.
He was being sarcastic.
Oh, my bad.
And now that you are one of us,
one of us.
Shark bait. Hoo-ha-ha.
when we walk into town and the other town is now razed to the ground,
maybe it is us then.
You're along for the ride.
Oh God, what did I get myself into?
You are not dead right now.
We're going to be the last thing that some of those people see. So if anyone survived and we saw these people leaving that town and now it's burned to the ground.
Maybe they're like, well, lucky's them. They got out.
Well,
or
I mean, at least you could say I'm with you, and I can attest to the fact that you did not burn the village.
Yeah, no, I was being a smartass and just saying more along them lines.
Listen here, Mr. Augie. Do you really think the Reverend puts up a big game so everybody takes him serious?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. You wanted a few.
Okay, we continue on.
The Reverend's incognito, but in bright, shining coats. Let's just put it that way.
Hmm.
Nobody expects the well-dressed pimp to know what's up. Let's just put it that way.
And nobody expects the Inquisition either.
Okay.
Bring forth the comfy chair.
Let's
Hey,
continue on.
Augie.
Yeah.
So Austin comes up to you and gets down, sits in front of you, and goes, "I think you need one of these." And he hugs you.
Oh my God. I had a guy once blow his nose, accidentally sneeze on me. I imagine that's exactly what that's like.
That's probably what that felt like.
All right, so you give him a hug, and I mean it's only been a day since the goblin attack, so there's still some goblin parts in there too.
Oh.
He's a bit gooey. He's a bit crunchy right now.
Float, pink, float.
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Eyeball.
And you see some of the things, and like I try to make like a heart shape with the.
See,
With the
he
entrails.
just needed you part of the group. Yeah, just don't touch me.
No offense.
So,
No offense.
For your own
No
good.
offense, you seem like a really great guy.
hey Bobus, you smell burnt fur.
You my favorite booger. If you were the only booger, I'd pick you.
Something's burning, guys.
Ow. If we were to go
Be
to
on
a
the
disco,
lookout.
I'd boogie with you.
And you see Austin's half in Augie.
And you hear this. It was perfect timing. I don't know if you can hear it.
I have a question. Is it only organic matter that he can dissolve? Right?
I think so.
So
Yeah.
if someone had, I don't know, a gauntleted hand, they could touch him.
Well, he would go through the gauntlet.
I mean, not immediately, but I mean, if you're going to give him a hug, I imagine wearing metal armor would help.
Yes.
For a very short period of time. Yeah.
It won't help me. I can't wear the metal armor. Claws.
But that's like when I put my hand through them, only the wooden parts of my body burned.
Augie, do you have a rogue issue here?
What?
I don't know. I seen this cartoon, X-Man, whatever. And there's this girl named Rogue. I believe that's what her name was. You have a rogue issue?
You have no idea what
I
X-Men
know
is.
that is, but I mean, apparently I hurt or kill or damage anything I touch, so it is what it is.
So did I take 11 points of damage?
Yes.
Oh,
You long for the touch of others?
I long.
I will.
others.
Mr. Augie, I will
make
make
it-
it my goal to find you somebody that can rub up on the right places.
I got an itch that can't be scratched.
I will find it. I will find you someone.
I go over to Austin and heal him 15.
I only took 1 point of damage for that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
The
for the
10.
10 points.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not going to worry about it.
And I look at Mason. I walk up to Mason and just hold my hand out.
What?
I need another one.
We're about to go to bed.
Oh, okay.
In the morning.
Yeah, I got you.
Sorry,
Hey, what you
man.
do for a hug nowadays? That's weird.
What you watch?
Yeah. Apparently, Augie spent about $3.50 for a hug. Apparently,
350.
Tree fitty.
Something else?
Things that make you go, ugh.
We have a gooey cube that wants to be loved but can't be touched. We got a reverend who loves to give love. And we got the crazy cat.
All he cares about is love.
Love is
That's
all
the
you
only thing
need,
that
right?
matters.
In the end, that's the only thing that matters. Is love.
And Augie, for one other thing, I just to really throw you into a loop like this, the dead guy doesn't even care. I mean, you think he would care?
You
We're
it?
all
You're
dead.
the only one that cares.
Well, okay, look. The only reason I don't care is because, I think everything we touch is going to get destroyed. So I think, Augie, you're just kind of the living metaphor of our existence here.
Yeah.
Russ is like, everything we
The
touch is gonna
ground we
fucking
walk
die
on.
anyway, so I don't care.
The path we tread dies.
So,
Before this is through, Mr. Augie, I will find you someone.
Okay.
alright.
Or something.
So it has been established. The entire crew
I won't even charge you anything.
believes that they are pretty much a giant gooey cube, and the gooey cube is the only one that actually cares about it.
Yes.
Alrighty then. Give me a perception checks for your first night's watch.
Alrighty.
Everybody?
Whoever's keeping first watch.
No, not me.
I'm going to roll. I mean, he's up most of the night, so.
Some pretty low rolls, so.
18 pass.
Yep, I know.
Oh my god, I actually scored over a 10. That's just not right.
Now, when I'm inside the ring, I can hear out to 30 feet around me, but I go in the ring and like I'm out. I'll come out for my watch, but not the first watch.
Alright. First watch seems to go uneventful.
Huh?
So far, just the two of you?
I'm sleeping now.
Yep.
Oh, I'm coming out for second watch.
Yeah, whoever wakes me up whenever.
Alright.
And since I'm out up most of the night, I went on and rolled.
Yeah.
So, third watch seems to go rather uneventful. How about last?
I will be part of that.
Yeah, I'll be part of that one too.
Normal roll. I love it.
No, Bubba's
Roll a
passive
2.
picks up on absolutely nothing other than small animals, and the sun starts coming up. Him and the Reverend can hear the critters start to move around for the morning, waking up for the new day. Nothing out of the ordinary. No encounters, no enemies.
Alright. I'll go around, rouse some folk.
10 more minutes.
Alright, it's been 10 minutes. Get up.
20 minutes.
That's only like
20 minutes.
5.
Get up.
That's
I'll
only like
believe you.
7.
God.
I'm going to go sit in Augie and just for a moment and go, please, just go in and wake up.
I'm just gonna draw a circle in the dirt,
Did
put
you
a
say-
stick in the middle, and then write moral compass.
Did you say go in Augie and say get up?
I'm just kind of hovering over him.
Okay.
I didn't.
Sun
Not
dial.
Augie, Austin.
That's
Austin.
why I asked. Like, wait a minute, he's just.
Sorry,
I'm
I
gonna
said
go
Augie,
in.
but
I'm gonna go
Austin,
into Augie.
Austin.
Oh,
No, Austin.
leave me alone.
Get up,
I
get up. I
pulled
won't
the
shut up till
cover
you
over.
get up. Get up, get up. I won't shut up till you get up. Get up, get up. I won't shut up till you get up. I'm gonna keep that up.
I throw the cover over the ghost.
And it
try
just
possessing
floats
anyone.
Henry
through.
the Eighth I am. Henry the
I'll
Eighth I
cast
am. I am.
light right on the bridge of his nose.
What's the saving throw?
There is no saving throw. I
Yes,
just
there
cast
is.
select.
If you
For
cast
light?
There
on
is if you
somebody,
cast
there's a
on
saving throw.
somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's 15.
I know, but what do I need to roll?
I imagine it would be Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dex. I didn't realize there was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sticking it to someone.
23.
So you roll out of the way. So you're up.
No.
I get up. Well, I got up just after I threw the blanket on the ghost.
Okay.
Is he ticklish? Because I can do the mage hand from a distance and tickle him.
No, but
Roll for tickle.
Or Austin does like to be
Roll for tickle.
You know, patted and scratched.
I like it.
Oh, Mason, do you have whipped cream?
I mean, I can whip up some cream real quick.
Me too.
I don't have any, but I can make
I
some.
was watching the fucking
think
Reverend's
about
eyes go back and
it.
forth.
Next time we break for camp, we'll talk.
So we should make it to the today,
Sure.
right?
I think we have to watch out for bandits in the area. And coming up, or today, or coming up.
Why do I feel like the bandits may be needing to watch for us?
Okay, which way? Oh yeah, where we going? Oh, hand me a meat. I'm hungry.
Meat. Give me meat.
All right. So everyone can, of course, jerky, D10 or not D10, 10.
Okay.
It's been a D10 this entire time. No.
Delicious. Mm-mm-mm.
It's good, thank you. Let's go.
Yep.
All right, marching order.
Same old, same old.
Yep.
Yep.
Yo.
Ready.
All right. So give me those survival checks and perception checks.
So we're only rolling survival if you're in front, but everybody else rolls perception, right?
Whoever wants to keep an eye out, yes.
Oh,
Yep.
definitely.
Alright, survival was an 18, it looks like, and perceptions look like they're pretty good. You do notice as you come over a hill, you can see the walls of what looks like a city.
Yay!
Woo. Is it an actual city, or is it just like a large town?
It's
or-
like a large town.
Gotcha.
Hey, maybe they have a mages guild that can cast, a spell to get us home.
Who knows? I'm still kind of curious on that from everything Shady Dick said. The world was completely different than when he was visiting, than when we were alive.
Well, I can get us back to London.
I
Maybe.
don't want to go to London.
Well, from London, you can catch a plane to wherever.
Do you know what they eat
I
for
don't
breakfast
know.
in London? Beans.
On toast.
Beans and toast is
Right.
amazing.
That's the first thing I need in the morning. Ass fuel. Shit.
Oh, Mason, I forgot to show you. Come here. Watch. You can do it too.
Nice.
What the hell did you do?
Fire fist and a fart.
Yeah, Farfetch in the park.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you realize the difference in our biological structures. I'm a fucking rabbit and we shit pellets, sadly.
You mean you don't fart?
Not really, no.
Oh man, you're missing some good jokes on. Never mind.
Yeah, no, you don't think I know that? Those were like some of the best things back in the day. Like,
I lose sleep over this.
Well, I can fart on you later, Rev,
don't.
and then you won't.
No.
Then you won't have to sleep over it.
Most
be
time
right
you gotta
over
pay
you.
extra for that.
Hey, what?
You get it's a German thing.
Oh
Okay.
god.
If we go to London, you can make a trip down to Amsterdam.
I do not want to go back.
Why would you want to go to Amsterdam?
It's because of the weed. Uh,
The red light district down there.
yeah.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, yeah, it was closed.
Oh,
They were having a lot of problems with tourists, so they closed the whole place.
That's the reason why they had it.
Well, yeah, I think they kind of got tired of the tourists, so yeah. And I mean, we like legal everywhere. Why would you have to go to Amsterdam?
For the cheap prostitution.
Well, yeah, but it's not there anymore. And truthfully, legalized prostitution became kind of a norm around most of the world.
All right.
That seems like a cool place.
In his time, I'd be a legitimate businessman. Holy crap!
Well, yeah.
All right. So what was our marching order again?
Me and the bunny.
and then I'm
The
behind.
order,
him.
the order it shows on the screen here, I guess.
I think, yeah, I think, Bobus, are you right behind us?
Truthfully, Rev, you probably wouldn't have liked it because, I mean, there was a lot of amateur stuff. You know, once they started up with OnlyFans and, you know, everyone was
Only who?
stripping for money. Well, it was on the computer. You could strip for money on the computer. You would get a fan base and, you know.
I mean, that's genius.
It's like, well, you were of the era where it was a TV, you know, but you had a personal TV that would connect to the, you know, World Wide Web where you could just watch
What's the
anyone
World Wide Web?
else's. Yeah, you could watch anyone else's
Okay.
uploads.
I am so confused.
Augie, you know what a phone is, right?
Like,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, well, in the future, your phone could fit in your hand, and you could call anyone. You could send messages, text messages to anyone. You could even send pictures back and forth to anyone.
And
Or
the
video.
Pictures. Moving pictures back and forth. And I mean, you know, even prostitution became kind of when all you had to do is, you know, go up, open your app and go, I'm looking for this tonight to fuck, and, well, you know, you would find
There were
someone.
people.
Okay.
Yeah, probably within 2
shit.
miles. Probably in
Holy
100 feet. So,
Holy crap! I want
Yeah.
to be in the future.
Think
You
you are
didn't
in
even
the
have
future.
to pay for it.
yeah, I mean,
Hey, it's free?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
yeah, I mean, you would just hook up with another person that wanted to have some fun that night.
I think I'll stick in my books.
Probably a good thing.
The pages may be sticking together.
Magazines were also a thing of the past.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we made it to said town.
Yeah.
Well, you're outside the town. You're probably a couple hours from the actual town. You can see it.
But you know, Reverend, they might need a new brothel in town.
Hey, don't forget now. They did say something about bandits on the way, so keep watching out for them.
Yep.
I think that's a great idea for you to do. Keep watching out for them.
Oh, I'm trying, but you know, I keep trying to mic my farts.
Yes, I know you do.
And all we're doing is talking about brothels and prostitutes.
So what'd you do tonight on D&D? Well, we had a friend that tried to light his farts on fire. The rest of us talked about whores.
Isn't that how it normally goes?
That sounds like a great time to me, anyway.
Yeah, but that was after we killed the goblins.
True.
And shove their bodies inside of a gelatinous cube and attach the jaw of one onto the artificer. You know, normal stuff. Normal stuff.
Exactly.
You know, the norm.
Just
Seems
things
like a regular
people would do on a Saturday night.
All right. Yeah. Let's get you on the actual trail. Okay, so you get the village, the town, the city, whatever in sight. And standing in the middle of the street, well, street is a loose term, but there are two gentlemen, pretty much like one's leaning against a tree, he's got a cigarette or something in his mouth, cleaning his nails with a dagger. Another gentleman is standing there with his, let's see, what's he got? He's got a scimitar in hand, just kind of resting it on the ground. His hands crossed over the pommel. I want just these two. I don't want the damn number. There we go. Go ahead and pop them out.
So, do these two look like thugs, if you will?
They have a thuggish appearance to them, yes.
Thuggish-like appearance?
Yes.
Got you.
Hi!
Shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, are those the bandits we're supposed to look out for?
Jesus.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you needed to look out for me or not. But, we're not bandits per se. We're just
You're
tax
entrepreneurs.
collectors. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Tax collectors.
Road pirates. That's what you
Let's
are.
just say
Okay.
there's a fee or a tax to travel down this lane to get to town, and we're here to collect it. It's, not
Well,
a big deal.
I'm dead. I don't pay taxes anymore.
I mean, everyone pays taxes.
No, not really.
Okay, so we have to pay a tax to walk down this road? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's one of them,
Correct.
like,
You have it.
toll roads.
What the fuck? Wait a minute. You seeing this? Yeah, I'm seeing this. What are we?
Gonna mug 'em.
Hey,
Charge, Gooey Cube!
You ever
hey,
s-
There's only one human in the whole group. Yeah, I'm noticing that too.
do you
Yeah,
have
no,
friends?
He's our captive. And we're going to sell him at the town.
Would you like to join him?
Actually,
I'm
he's
letting that drop. I am letting that drop. I'm not
Let it
saying
go!
shit.
Let it go!
Here's what's up. There's a tax for us passing you by. So, give me everything you got in your pocket.
Surprise, mother...
I would do as he said.
Uno reverse.
Yes,
Are we
would
trying
suggest
to-
you
trying to
do what he
intimidate?
says.
Yeah.
All right.
I suggest you do what he says because you don't want his three girlfriends to find
God.
out you ignored him.
Why?
Oh, damn!
I said, give me everything you got in your pockets. I'm like, can I crackle some energy off of my finger from the Eldritch Blast? I'm not going to shoot it yet. I'm like, do it! Listen here, Cracker. I want everything you got in your pockets.
Hey, I think we're surrounded.
Hold on a second.
That's right. They is. Now give it up.
Jesus.
Okay. He does not seem to be intimidated. Well, wait a minute. No, you did roll a 22 just because it's
I'm
a
gonna
natural
karate
20.
chop him.
The I'm open to negotiations. Yes.
Right, strip butt ass naked.
Why
I
is
want
the
everything
fucking
you got.
kobold?
I swear to God.
That is a kobold, right? Yes, it's a kobold.
Yeah,
they're
I
easy
know
to kill,
kobolds.
right? Yes. So then
Yeah.
why the hell am I scared shitless?
Cause I'm the only one you're gonna have to deal with. You don't want to deal with them. I'm the one you're gonna have to deal with. Come on now.
And I'll look and smile at him.
God bless.
This is upgrade. This is upgrade.
Upgrade.
This is Big Fur Daddy right here. This is a big gooey ass snot that will turn you into a puddle of goo, and he's already dead. Now listen, I want everything you got in your pockets.
Speaking of which, the two skeletons are now going over toward this guy.
They're just already just lumber.
Yeah, they're lumbering over.
And you can hear this guy in the wood over in the bushes go, "Boss, boss, those are skeletons, boss. What do you want to do?"
Wait, there's more of them? I want everything they got in their pockets too.
And I'm going to float through a tree toward this guy.
All right. So
Now, come on,
before
bring
the
it.
skeleton actually gets to him,
Yes.
they take off running. They all take off fucking running. Fuck this, boss. We done.
Did they drop what they had?
No, they didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna scream so they can hear me. I'm coming after you. You best drop what you got.
Fuck town, we're tracking these bastards.
We're in trouble.
Look at me. Look, I'm the bandit now. Look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me. I am the bandit now.
So, okay, all right, give me a second. I did not expect this.
No. Take down, motherfucker.
Uh,
Oh my god, I'm gonna pick this as another skill.
That was the thing.
That would
It's
make
like,
this a +7, man.
that, like the second is like, oh, they're bandits? Yeah, no, this human, he's our slave. We're gonna sell him in town. And then you start carrying on. It's like,
all right, okay, let's see.
Half you boys is gone. What up?
Oh yeah, it's the other half's
Hey,
leaving
hey.
too. Don't worry about that. I just haven't
Hey,
quit.
Rev.
What?
Is it time to go cutting?
Hold on now. They might have something shiny in their pocket. Calm down, Fur Daddy. Calm down. Calm down.
Calm down for daddy. Oh my God, Tom.
calm down, fur daddy or for daddy.
Fur daddy.
Fur daddy.
I mean, it's
Fur
the
daddy.
Reverend Pimp Daddy. So
Okay,
what is
um,
it?
Yeah, calm down, fur daddy for daddy.
Fur daddy for daddy. Let's go.
I mean, you
Boss,
don't know.
I'm
He
gonna
may
shoot
have
you
he
with
may
the
have a
dip
little bit
for
of a
these
southern
guys.
accent to go with that Detroit lifestyle. Give me a.
He never
give me-
said he was born there. He just said he was living there.
I grew up in the hood. You don't know where I is. You don't know where I'm from. You don't know me.
It's
Those ogre wrists, dude.
I fucked an ogre. You don't know me.
Not a, multiple.
Multiple.
Multiple all night long.
At the same time.
I got put in a coma because of it. I loved it. Do it again.
oh, the
Come
guy
on,
gets a
lady.
tree, says "fuck this," drops a bag on the ground. It definitely has coin in it.
Let us start. What else you got?
And
Oh.
all right, hold on, I gotta get the other one now. All right, so there's 18 coppers in the bag that's on the ground. 14 silvers in the other guy's bag. Yeah, you've done a fine job there. You have 2 scimitars, 2 daggers. That
Okay.
you said drop everything. They drop their
No,
money.
he told him to strip.
I
And the
said
weapon.
strip butt ass naked. I want everything.
Oh shit! There goes his bones.
Listen up here, inchworm. You best be stripping. You hear me?
Hey, boss, it'd be great to work in your brothel.
Oh, that's right. I need some new, fresh meat.
While that's going on, I'm going to go over and talk to these two guys over here and just say, you might want to think about changing your gang membership.
That's right.
We did
I
find
meant
a
you
nice
could join
pair of manacles in the
him.
torture chamber.
But,
All right.
We part of a gang. You got
So
me
you
jumped in. You three whoop these two guys' asses right now.
Right now.
Okay.
Wait.
No,
Who'd you,
Daddy.
who'd you say? Who'd you say to whoop their asses?
These three guys to kick their ass.
All right.
I'll pull out my torturer's kit and start walking towards him.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Give me. You know what? Give me a persuasion roll. To go with the. Reverend. Advantage. With advantage.
Sweet. I get a +7 to that anyway.
Wow.
Hold on. I'm spending points.
You do have inspiration.
I'll use that. You can steal it from me and I'll roll it again.
There you go.
A 19. There.
Hmm.
They just beat the piss out of these two guys.
Yes, they beat the piss out of them. They're bloodied. They're all fucked up on the ground, and they're just continuing to stomp them. And every now and then, they'll stomp a few times. They'll turn back and look at you, and if you don't tell them to stop, they keep fucking stomping.
Is this the legacy we want to leave behind?
Hell yeah.
We don't
Augie,
say
I
it.
guess
We're
that was
just
yours. I was
fuck
trying
yeah,
to steal,
fuck yeah.
Augie. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You disregard it.
And
D, why don't you let them go?
I
mean, you could hire these guys if you want.
All right, fellas. That's enough. That's enough.
and then Austin goes up there and starts doing it.
I
See?
mean, it's been a while since a good Waffle House ass kicking.
that's why. That's what's up.
Austin, hold on. Look. In the ring, would you hit somebody that was down?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the fucking time.
That guy.
Where's the fucking
Okay,
chair?
Sorry, they just don't have your board anymore.
All
Wait
right.
a minute. Wait a minute. I'll show you what I would do. I grab up the guy that's been beat up. I lift him up in the air by his throat, and then slam him down. That's what I would do.
Fur Daddy.
Yeah.
Can you pick these two? Can you pick these two ruffians, if you will, up? I think we need to turn these two in for a reward.
Okay.
Actually, let me see if they're still alive.
Yeah, are they still
I
alive?
didn't kill him. He just landed with a
I
foot.
mean, we never
Um,
stopped the guys from kicking the shit out of them.
That's true.
I'm doing a spare the dying just in case, but
Oh,
yeah, I'm going to
God.
check to see if they're still alive.
They're still alive.
Okay.
I mean, they're
I'm using
beaten
Spare
and
the
bloodied, but they're still alive.
Okay.
So I'm gonna come on back here when you're telling them to stop, and it's like, so should we, these guys?
They
Like-
come with us.
I was like, any AOE, that, explosive shit.
So are you still want them to be naked, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the six guys that are there assist you in stripping off the studded leather armor those two are wearing.
Oh my god.
Now all they have on is the loincloth.
said naked.
Well, come over here and take it off yourself.
Two
I don't know.
guys look
Wait,
at you when you say it. They reach down and yank off the loincloths.
All right.
There you go, boss.
Oh,
This I point to the ones like this is your old boss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
point
okay.
to the one on the right.
Okay. All right, let's go. I imagine once we get to the village or the town,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's guards standing there. Correct.
Yes, it looks like some guards standing out there.
Did they see this whole thing?
no, we were an hour from town.
Yeah,
still.
you guys are a couple hours from town, so
Okay.
they weren't looking that far out.
When we get there, we'll throw them down in front of. I'm sure they know who these guys are.
Yeah. Greetings, I guess.
Hey, guess who we found on the road that tried to rob us?
Why? What the fuck is a kobold doing? Is that a?
Listen, I don't know why
You
they're
think a
dead.
kobold's funny? Watch this.
Is that a? Oh shit! Somebody needs to let the boss man know there's a gelatinous cube out here.
Listen, don't listen. Don't mess with him. Listen, we talking about these two guys right here. They tried to rob us. In fact, they've been robbing people for a long time. We stopped them for you.
Okay.
Sir, you asked about the
Fuck!
He is a very talented,
Outstanding.
Earl,
upstanding, and
you're seeing this, right,
talented
Earl?
businessman.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a goat.
Yeah.
A spirit.
I'm not
You said
drunk,
two
am I?
scimitars
No,
and two
no, I
daggers.
didn't drink for 2 days. It can't
No,
be
you're
that.
not. We were just here to basically find a place to rest. Well, they are.
We are well-natured adventurers that seek to get rid of evil of the land, and we stop these bandits for you.
Ain't that right, Augie?
That is correct.
See, we can do good stuff.
By proxy.
+2 karma, right?
Or
Um,
All I'm saying is, I'm sure these men are wanted, and we're here to collect whatever reward.
and I will tell you like telepathically, like, what if these guys work with them or for them?
Well, they know what we about. Now.
yeah. Cad, can you escort Gareth and Price to the stockades? And get
They know them by name.
these,
Fine, upstanding
gentlemen,
citizen.
the reward for their capture? I mean, are you sure about that, Pride? I mean, are you gonna argue with them?
I wouldn't.
Sure.
Pride, I wouldn't.
Gareth,
I mean, you look like a good guy.
Price, where are your fucking clothes at? Can you walk?
I don't know. They
Can
fell
you
down all along.
talk? Because
If you need, I have 2 assistants who could carry them for you.
what the fuck? Pride, Pride, they're skeletons. Pride, the ghost
Don't worry
has
about it.
skeletons in their
Don't worry
dress.
about that.
Fence.
Take me to your leader.
God
Don't worry
damn
about
it!
that. Don't worry about that. You got a job to do. You see, we'll take these two guys to the stockade.
Way back that line.
I'm. And then to rethink my life choices. And he.
I mean, I would.
Yeah. He calls for 2 more carts to come down from up top and help him carry these 2 to wherever the hell the stockades are.
You ever heard
It's
the
really
term,
not
fuck
worth
around and
trying
find
to
out?
reconsider
Well,
in
they
your
found
life.
out.
The guy the guard named Pride just kind of looks you guys. It was now that that's out of the way and apparently Gareth's men are with you now.
No, we met these men on the road. They are absolute fine, upstanding gentlemen. Isn't that right, fellas?
That's right. Uh huh.
See,
Yeah.
see, they had a change of heart. Jesus, if you will. They're
Found
out to help the needy.
Bedwear, is that true? He the boss. You talk to him.
I just give them a glare like you best say yes.
All he says is he the boss. You talk to him.
See, they know it's okay.
Um. Oh, I
Even without the
don't
leadership skill, Josh
make
just gained 10
enough.
followers.
I don't make enough for this.
I mean,
Well, all right.
Well,
So what
if
is
you're looking for new employment,
your business in town?
Oh, we're looking for Kimdo.
Shady Dick.
Well, Shady Dick too, but Kimdo to say about getting food back.
I don't know. He's a black dude.
Okay. I'm confused. I don't know a shady dick. And you said who?
Shakikar,
Hagrid.
Kia. I don't know. Kia Soul. I don't know what his name is.
Hagrid. Degar.
Shadow Dagar. Yeah.
And this guy. He's the guy we're supposed to talk to about getting food for that village back there.
Sadly, that village was attacked by a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Don't,
so...
don't
We're
go
here
that
now.
way.
Yeah.
well, we think it was.
Yeah.
That means
Okay, so
there's
you need to go see Kindred.
Kim, that's it. How did you know? Thank you. You're so
And I
helpful.
don't know this cigar or whatever it is you guys were trying to say.
We've been
Shady
calling
Dick.
him Shady.
The truth is, we really are not familiar enough with his name. I think Augie here probably knows more. He's a dark elf that,
You're friends with Dark Elves? Of course you
No.
are.
No.
Of course you
No,
are.
We're
no.
looking for one.
You got a gooey
That
cube,
seems like a bad thing.
skeletons,
No,
a
we're not
ghost,
friends.
apparently
yes,
a ravenous
no, we're not
cat.
friends of his.
You notice we call him Shade Dick for a reason.
Okay, I don't.
Anyway, lead the way.
Huh? What? I mean,
Lead,
oh god. I don't make enough for this. All right.
As I said, are you looking for new employment?
Not that bad. Oh, you know what?
I mean,
Just
we are
go.
in the mood
Just go in the fucking door, and
Okay.
and go. Just
I heard there was a check involved. Like, well, you're supposed to be giving us something, some money, something,
Reward.
riches,
reward.
possibly
oh.
a home, a business here. I'll take anything.
Just- there's only one tavern in town,
Well,
so
that
go
makes it easy.
to the tavern. Yeah, it's down the block. 3 blocks to the east, and I will have your reward delivered to there, I guess.
Okay.
Is
Thank you.
that amendable to? Oh Jesus, I'm gonna get fired for this. To you guys?
Yes.
Yes,
Wait,
and
well,
I'll be more
player
than
wasn't
happy
paying
to.
attention. What did you say?
I told you where the tavern was at, and asked if you're amendable with that.
That's where the reward will be brought.
So okay, yes.
My reward.
I was going to incite that because it's been
Yeah.
a little sketchy.
I will assist you so much super cool.
You
I
guys-
don't know. Like, I'm thinking at least 1,000 apiece. Is what I'm thinking. That's what we're
Because
walking.
it's like he knew them by name to make sure it's not a reward, as in we're going to be sent some nasty visitors.
You go ahead and give me an insight.
24.
He seems genuine. There may actually be some sort of reward. He doesn't know how much, but you do know he's not trying to be
Shady
sneaky
about
or shady about it.
Perfect.
Sweet.
All right, give me a moment. I have to look up the actual.
Hundreds of gold apiece. I see. Yep. That's what I'm expecting. In fact, they might even hand over the deed to this tavern.
He just
Hey,
shakes
with
his
100
head as he
gold
hears this
pieces.
conversation as you guys enter the.
I'll turn back and. By the way, what was the name of this town?
I did not give it to you?
No.
It's been a hot mess since we got here.
Yeah.
It's just like, wait, what's going on? We're here, and here's the people.
I mean, where the hell is it? Oh, I didn't scroll down far enough.
Can I name the tavern? The Broken Goose.
All right.
The Shiny Hog.
You are a strange, sad little man, aren't you?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Comes
I
with
know.
the territory.
My sheet's been rearranged. Alright, give me a moment while you guys are making your way into town and I will tell you... Alright, let's try this. Nope, that's not it. Alright, well I guess I'm doing something different then.
You may have told us the town previous. I just don't recall it.
It's alright, neither do I. Which is on me, I should have wrote it down, but I didn't.
The name of the village is Saved. That's the name of it. Because of us. Where's the parade?
There shall be some whatever it is. Oh, here we go. Alright. Fuck. Since I can't seem to find the damn name that I had written down, I guess I'll have to come up with a new one.
Name generator.
Yep, that's what I'm bringing up now. So I thought I had it in notes, but I didn't. Apparently, there's not a way to do that in this name generator. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that sounds like a good one. Here's your name. The name of the tavern is the Vagabond Guinea Pig.
The vagabond.
Guinea pig.
There you go.
The homeless guinea pig. Gotcha.
I
Sounds
like it.
super trustworthy.
And let's see. There we go. The name of the village or the town is called Bleak Yard. There we go.
Bleak Yard.
Bleak Yard. Sorry for the delay on getting that information to you. Alright, let's find out what these guys were worth. Okay. Alright, so you get 6 gold for the leader, 5 gold for the second in command.
A piece.
No, not a piece. That's the grand total of the rewards. Is 11 gold.
We have a group loot.
I've got a tally of some of it. I didn't get pictures when Marcus found some a few sessions back, but I do have some of it.
I got art that's
Yeah.
worth $12.50.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
All right.
So
Ronnie.
we gotta sell it and
Yes.
I hate to, but I actually have to go.
Yep, we're gonna end it right here.
Okay.
But
okay.
before I do, I'm going to give access. What's the title of the book you're writing, Augie?
I don't know. We need to talk about the name of it. What we want to call ourselves, besides Reverend's lovely ladies.
Pick a name. I don't care.
All right, so we're going to call it the the Reincarnated Adventures of the Misfits.
What was that?
Reincarnated, the Adventure of the Misfits.
Okay. Reincarnated. The Adventures. The Misfits.
Misfits Incarnated.
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, it'll be an all players journal. Can be edited by Augie.
Okay.
And so that way you can write in the notes
Okay.
your
Cool,
story.
cool.
And technically we'll say that is the, well, you know what? Yeah, that's it right there. So you can put all this that you're writing in there as your book. This is Augie's book.
Okay.
And
That's cool.
you guys make it to the end. There is a rather I really need to get that straightened out. There's a rather dirty looking human female working the counter. And she got a big cigar in her mouth. Yeah, what do y'all fucking want?
I think they need rooms.
All right. For how fucking long?
I don't know.
And she will haggle the price with you, and as you're discussing this with her, we will call that a night. So if you want to find out how much they spent on the room, and how much chaos they cause in this nice little town of Bleak Yard, join us next week to find out. And if you can't wait that long, you can join us tomorrow night for some more Legacy of the Kingman Stone, and our other games we have, like Monday night's Mutants and Masterminds, and Torganized Play on Wednesday. So, I think with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Later.